na yemfa mwa aban no. If we had this in place 4 years ago, me gidi say nsem na yankrofo ni bi ka say galamsey di yenya no. Nkombe picking up in them. That's confusing. Most institutions have semesters. Until at least twice a year, they are home for long periods. Let's utilize them. Amoba, yamonko, your villages, your polling stations, and krum, namonko ton a buying ensem. Young Crawford be breed. The first time I bet you buying policy will be say A, B, and this in EB at the radio, be so yeah propaganda. No, at a line hook and sinker. Nearby crowd and now yes, because that is the only information they have. But if you've had people go through the party and let the true policy position seep through, we will say a big challenge, sir. So what I say, we need to also begin to create additional relationships and deepen existing ones amongst any media, any religious bodies, CSOs, any academia. So what I say, any more pressful. That is say, you set it up, be a bean, you know, you reach it out. You be all that some days, you know, you deepen relationship, you know. If it's your corner, you 2024, and yet, Sabi Yankwa, there has been the cry to break the 8. That will be Chairman Crawford and business. And why do we want to break the 8? Also, now we're crying, and I'm saying good. You need to understand, say, a buy, why you be brave, only. And now, there were certain thinking near the idea, in the 8-year period, no, you free so for President Kufuor there at home. President Kufuor buy so the NHIS. Ever. And this before even walked out on us in Parliament. I'm over back to it. I'm sure you buy one time premium. You say you have one time premium. Come over here. I'm buy you rest every and I do buy not a car. How many NHIS? I'm service providers in Accra were threatening to quit the system. It took a while for us to pay back the debt and make sure say re-strengthen NHIS and ode okado call hospital near there yeji na unya of services. If we don't stay in power longer to consolidate the good policies abayediba oga say keke say and pijo for Ghana, VW for Ghana, Sinotrack for Ghana, all these entities are here now assembling vehicles. You think it happened by chance? No. I had the conducive atmosphere for electromechanical industry, no. Buying the abano. And not attracting these car manufacturers to come and set base our Ghana. Say, yan to me a man and year for a while. Na if you buy mupe, obiba no dane no. 2008 November. That time the law which changed SHS from 3 years to 4 years. So that Minister Professor Fobi. The chairman of Education Committee was Balado Meno, and the ranking member was Honorable Alex Tetenyo, MP Father.
Okay.
Later he became Minister of
Education Minister, yes.
Professor Fobi moved a motion for the adoption of this policy. Balado in the second day. Alex Tetenyo was the person who spoke next on the first person to speak on the NDC side. And his words were these, that he is speaking as a former Director General of GES, and that this policy is a very good one, and it has been on the drawing board for over 12 years. He is urging all members to vote for it. November 2008. By January, near Lucy Power, Alex Tetenyo Epe, Minister for Education, front page, because NDC had said something on bomb become. Tetenyo was the first person calling for the cancellation and abolishment of the 4 years SHS policy. The person who told Parliament to be unsupported. 2 months later, power assessor. You see, there is a real need for the MPP to have the opportunity to stay in power and to consolidate the good policies yadeba or mining policies yadeba no. Just like Nipa Brabo. Obi say 100,000 cities. Now decide they say you will forgo sabe akono there no why investment be in the short term. You may even sell your car to top up to get 100,000. So, but in the medium to long term, the investment may yield dividends, and then you will reap the benefits. What I say, in dealing with population, especially where social issues are concerned, it's very difficult for people to withstand short-term impact of decisions, discomfort for the medium to long-term benefits. No, in the space of your politics, no, obi to say you levy, but you levy the anyakra to say you say yampene koko na isia obi abase on your bar obi twam one manage way one cut down and education ye na tonk for sum na ampa oba had us oba obi twam for so bi amaso na say on to me so twam so na it too late now wasan be mismanage even the proceeds from a home. I'll give you an example. Professor Mills, I'm a crazy. Okay, say when he comes, he will reduce petrol prices drastically. Okay, 2008. 2009, I was chief whip. I was a member of finance committee. Dr. Dufo, as finance minister, came to the finance committee. What was his purpose? Or buy better petrol prices. Near levy be a friend of social mitigation levy. And non any DB2 capitation. I was saying, you make capitation school.
Yeah.
Sika near the 2 capitation. And non omobe fee so near the petroleum price build up in him. 80 me who computations we're going to lose about 88 million a year. I'm a catching minister as a minister. You need some more kind, but when I would to the user, no, sometimes fuel was around 5 cedis 20 pesos per gallon, not a liter. I mean, it will not even impact 20 pesos. And do for the whole way, some small pesos, be 3 or 4 pesos, because they're small way. But over a year, no, we make a lot of money out of it, which goes to pay basic education for capitation.
Yes.
And we free so I mean to for but you will destroy a very good plan of government. I see the president say he will reduce fuel prices drastically. All these are part of the things that he's taking off to yield that reduction. Bisa say ye social mitigation levy fee petroleum price build up. Capitation to basic education suffer. If it's a president for the capitation by a source of funding. Anna Ebuama Ejina. They say so far many uti removing that small person has it benefited us in any way? The answer is no. These are some of the reasons. When people think cannot continue that. So all those policies would have been firmer, stronger by now. Obian to me financer anchor. This idea now is say Asabia in him 2 steps forward, 2 steps backwards. We want to be a phrase here. Also now that's which now. A honor or mine yedu. MPP ba nearby movie 2 steps forward. Then this for yaba almost such a panko benku ni fine and the echo chinka cracker. We want to be if that's which now.
And many reasons how they are party for they need to break the 8.
Yeah, this is just part of it. But I'm saying is we need to intensify internal party education to the point where your ordinary party person is not just sloganeering. Say break the 8, without even knowing why also we should break the 8. I just gave these as 1 or 2 of the reasons why party people should be remotivated, should be reinvigorated to work hard to retain power.
But based on these solid plans and ideas, no, do you now probably understand why now what's our national communications platform? Now people thought say you should contribute. Never say active our platform. Well, you have so many fantastic ideas.
But my point is that platform is not for this kind of discussion. Okay. It is an information dissemination platform.
Okay.
In any case, at any point, Obide Bribiba to who I worth my comment. I did
you
comment, but I don't go on WhatsApp platforms. So now when you be bongo be private chat DMs. So now I have a lot of people on the platform that we chat on the side, but I think that because I'm on hundreds of platforms. Maybe I'll be banner for Asri here or mobile. So then messages be 50, 100. You have to skip through all that before you get to the salient information. So I don't even encourage that on platforms that I have control over. Baby. Na yenya platform for purposes for which it was set up. Yeah, and speaking notes na aba no bi nti bibia se no wabisa ba ko mienu a. Say man sorry ntem sorry 9 or 10 a.m. kra me ba na messages are we be 5 and 10 I can quickly skim through and get it. But where people are chit-chatting and jokes, they are the same joke. We have 50 platforms so now baby no be so share as if the platform was created for jokes. You know. Yes, we socialize, but that is not the platform for socialization. Indeed, that was the reason for that.
Very well. There are some messages I be more questions and they are there. One of them, for example, says, "You speak very well. I wanted that specific message." Donanka, Makai and okay, Osei Obi. Mr. Opariansa speaks nicely, but he looks a bit lonely and very independent. How is his relationship with the grassroots and other party members? Gastiman ewo brekum. Obeka de na trend.
Menye lonely cry. Okay. I cannot be MP for 16 years and be lonely. I cannot have been a chief whip and a deputy minister and feel lonely. I don't. I am not, and I don't feel so. Okay. Indeed, my campaign kramaye till this time it's been supported by several people who are supporting me.
Party for,
yeah, and I have party members supporting me across the whole country. Nano me posters near the omo edge obi kra be kasenka fakuku ska kakra aka ho abrem there be me stickers, me posters. Nano me call ye me declaration of intent watakra dem babuna ebeji so me binom take akase my background om to be di without saying my kokobia na my baby. No, I have a lot of people in the party and indeed I am very grassroots, very grassroots. Now no me pay free me by joy I me be ma mo shout out to crab you pay na me party mabiji na bonti ho I Sule no now they even want to come and visit me in Suhum, and I'm trying to arrange for that for them to come.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And that is me, and it's not because me person mokoye adwuma bi ma me say me wo air mo me frame me and I be at no. They are party people. Me sure na me catch them say me sure say you show mu here. Me sure say omo te say panin bi wo e be a radio station na be kra enyo omo so omo anko na omo go hu panin because they will be busy doing some work. That is what I want to see for your party and money in so bia benya bribia ye because say me kasa me kwa pray the bribia mo kra na mbe bremiska say honorable yeni wana montri baby ade party in abe wi nti kakra na fa boa. I think that is where we have to
obia benya bibia ye no and yet too ambitious and also raising party for expectations beyond the normal because it's not entirely true. So
I agree entirely with you. Okay. So, even when you go to the US cry or homeless people or your unemployment but I was speaking to communicators, serial callers here. Me sure that the whole country won't do even 5,000. And I believe that there are ways and mechanisms through which party hierarchy will be able to take care of such people in terms of
welfare
things to them and also as you are saying welfare planning. Indeed, that is what I was referring to when I spoke to them, and there were just about 4 or 5 of them.
So we go around the country, and I want to believe so what constituencies be are you known? Do they know you? Do they resonate with you? Okay.
Everywhere that I have spoken to party people, they feel I'm speaking their language. They feel I understand their issues. And so, before me starting campaign, I actually toured the country and listened to the grassroots. Manko, even constituency officers, so me share communicators, party foot soldiers near there, in all kinds of places. And I see what was really the burning issues in the party. Indeed, when I'm here speaking to you, the things I'm touching on, when I tell you, say, Obi nte party Asemna say, because nobody has come to explain to them. I'm America.
Okay.
And a party bow from Hakachre say the first time maybe your T E-levy was when an NDC person was saying, say, I'm on Rankasakra, Ajitu Muse, sending a quake and society there. Which means, say, Obia member church in the party. When I'm suggesting, say, Test Convo could do that, and I'm in Kwama Green America, just because I've engaged Tescom people and they've told me we are available. The party doesn't use us until it be a general election. Yankoye agent and I be meanwhile you akoma be as a train say yankoye chatra yabeko and issues no so yetiase the yentiase we can be easily trained. It's through engagement. But of course, even President Krano, you will find people in this country. They will not be surprised if I show up at some party place and will be because oh honorable me who I've been MP to whom I was MP for 16 years.
16 years.
And every time I will stop in town, I'll find somebody say yes, I saw them who will approach me and say honorable me first timer. Me who so much about you know. So it goes without saying, say for a party the size of MPP with over 200,000 executives across the country, you know, you will invariably find people who have heard of your name, either Mabetna or Studio Mene Omakasa Watimenka, and I've attended a number of by-elections, Makoni, Pesuaso, Otesame Baho, and party events. But party be our home face to face say there. Yeah. Even the incumbents also, I'm sure same goes for them.
Yeah. Wait, Obi, Honorable Oparian Sai is a very fantastic gentleman and very calm. And I heard there is also another, the person says, okay, and maybe I think I have to read it verbatim. However, there is a perception and rumor that he is an Alan person and people think he is coming for the secretary to do his bid. I understand he once endorsed him years back. That is why he is not seen in this current administration. What is his stand on this matter circulating in the party? He should kindly clarify this issue for us. Emotion and anyway, and I think it's only fair. Say you have the opportunity to deal with this. And then I'll be catch the emotion.
Oh, emotion, but that's it. I mean, even if he hadn't brought it up, I'm sure I would have had to deal with this because indeed and in truth, it's a matter that is. Yes. Okay. I mean, me politics are me, you know, mentite. So Obi Oko election I'm a support to menko shasha and I'll come out openly and support you. And so I have done that in the past. But currently, way before even this endeavor, Semiko General Secretary, after 2014, we demobilized Alan campaign back then, and everybody went their way. And I've been charting my own path since then. Many Alan and Koshe them will be as a Mekwakope General Secretary Eddie. In fact, me started to an among way, just as Mekobo Ubia Manie, Penibia, Vice President, other presidential aspirants, Makobia or Canada, Japan, Makobia, Sana, Meko Alan and Suho, Kobona Manie, say, and Amoa, Obama campaign team, I made a number, Minim Nipa Wumwa, more, and him, a be a support to Dr. Baumia, a be support to Alan Jamati, a be support to Joe Gatti, a be support to Apreku, a be support to Jaco. What does it? And a pay grand, I'm in the back hook, as I say what is second in Japan, say, or bar, non your bar, or best support to them. When you say one of my policies in my campaign is we don't discuss presidential aspirants. They me believe, they say, I have what it takes to create a very level playing field for all these aspirants. I am a very firm person and I can be very fair. And I think it is something which is good for the party at this time. For all the players now, Ebabeko presidential, to believe that the person sitting there is somebody who is not doing anybody's bidding. So he's there to strengthen the party, make sure the party structures to the point where whoever emerges the flag bearer will have a solid base upon which, yes, Oba Bijna, party in the career elections, no, and any other party in the elections. So, the MP 16 years, Suhuma, is because I spent a lot of effort to make sure that the party was strong. Party ni jijaya, kamilusu intem. That is why, milusu me primary. I put in every effort, some behind the lines, some openly, to make sure one day na present ebaho. Madofu pa abiyeshia me okwan so we don't stream mama nko. I mean, because they want to vote against the candidates because we be too me. Mkacho mso. Unya bibia nanka. Na ni here ni say you retain this home seat no. Na president and so to me I maintain the seat. In fact, that day I had just been sworn in as the member and acting chairman of the Ghana Communications Technology University Council. Timmy Free swearing in as a Minister of Education straight and I'm a call program. Eco platform candidates which indeed killed a lot of problems that were in the country. So I'm always working to strengthen the base of the party. Said the Abaya Nipa Yadenibesi Subia Obenya good pedestal to work from. Indeed, there is no way, say my baba here general secretary. Enti maybe general secretary in my particular presidential candidate. Right. But bisa hon kra say general secretary dey na obi to me e sway the votes to the direction of a particular presidential candidate. Then I'll be to me. Really. It is over 200,000 delegates across the entire country. When I will call Ninti Ewo from now going to Akokashu be to Abama as soon as you know. No, it's not possible. As well, the propaganda, propaganda works so much your political space. People know we say it is true that I once worked with Alan's campaign. But then in this party, there will be every political person in this party would have worked with one side of the party or another. But that is why I'm saying is that it should not be the cause of our divisions, because and then you're democratic. If we are Democrats, we should accept say but who's an answer hopes I know them say it shouldn't be say at this point. Say one time no support to on support to Alan, but then no support to Alan. So what I say the same way. Maybe one day I was supporting Alan, but maybe I'm so crying there between my name and maybe I'm support to Alan. You will never know. But what I can assure everyone is I don't have any such scheme or intention. Say me babaji akunyawe for the purpose of scheming or skewing BB towards the favor of a particular presidential candidate. Dr. Afriya Kutoha, according to him, I mean, every single one of them. You know, no kwabena free studio. I'm friends. Kwabena, I am passing unyadi. Also, so I make sure I link up with all of them and let everybody feel comfortable. Say, I'm a general secretary. I will not be doing the bidding of any particular person. Yeah.
Okay. Let me continue with some of the messages. Nafi, Yenshe into me and twas. Good evening, OB. The long-awaited interview is on. Honorable Opare Ansa speaks really well. He reminds me of Honorable Nana Komia, and I wish him well. Indeed, Ansa is the answer. Dennis Ewo Chado. And out the way I bring. This one says, democracy is based on the conviction that there are extraordinary possibilities in ordinary men. Honorable Frederick Opare Ansa, a.k.a. Watuse, is a strong personality with extraordinary possibilities. His superior leadership qualities in his days as MP for Suhum and Deputy Communications Minister is clear for all to see. He brings sanity where there is chaos. Now to my special delegate. All of us are created equal, but we will never actually be equal until we elect the right people into leadership positions. Choose Opare Ansa for General Secretary. Ansa is the answer. Fieron Mataheko and Odiwe Abba. Obi, Honorable Ompare Ansah possesses the qualities of being a general secretary. That's what the NPP is experiencing, than what the NPP is experiencing now. His human relations, as far as the grassroots is concerned, is far better than this current administrator. Sir Prince is an Ayensuano and all the way about. We see a free Honorable Sokolala, and he says, Obi, Honorable Ompare Ansah is the best choice for the GS position. Very humble and respectful. May God richly bless him for his good work and his service to Mother Ghana and the NPP party. Let me see. We say the NPP are missionaries at our mission, and our mission is to set the captives free from the shackles of bad governance. Breaking the 8 must be our target. Best regards to Dr. Prince Amakabiesi Second D.
Ekosiisen On Asempa.
Obi, good afternoon. Frederick indeed has fantastic plans for the NPP. We really need him as GS. Opare Ansah is the answer. Ampa, wish him the best of luck. Olivia Harrison, Ewo Ablekoma Central. Good evening, Obi. Please ask him what is his plan for our communications bureau and the Nasara communicators if he wins. Greetings to the incoming Greater Accra chairman, Alfred Boy Sadat, Ewo Sabon Zongo, here in Accra. Obi, the man really spoke my mind. Intra-party issues must be managed very well. There must be structures, rules and regulations where polling station albums will be made available for aspirants to campaign with and not to hide them and release them on the day of the election, where some of the delegates have also been removed from the album. Yet we expect that those people would be happy working in the year 2024. William Sangmo, Ewo Okai Kwei South. And on the way a brain. Or that dear Frederick Ompare Ansah is indeed solid. You can tell from his communication that he really has what it takes to lead the NPP to break the 8. Ansah is the answer. In thy light,
Ekosiisen On
shall
Asempa
see light. Hashtag Ekosiisen. Alex Martinson from Koforidia, Hussein Salifo Ewa Kaswa Zango, and he says, Obi, kindly ask Ompare Ansah, the person who removed him from the national communications platform. We need a general secretary who can help the NPP be in power for long, for us to consolidate the gains of this country. Hussein Salifo Ewa Kaswa Zango. Okay, we say, hello, Obi. Ompare Ansah seems very confident, and I want to believe he has done some great underground work to merit his level of confidence. Ansah is the answer. This is very catchy. I wish him well. Godi Tema and Ono Ediwe are praying. We say, Obi, Ompare from Suhum, greet my savior for me. Ask him, did he remember a guy called, does he remember a guy called Ompare Driver? And I'll say, Obi, I got an accident and he paid my hospital bills for me. Ask him if he remembers. I beg the NPP delegate across the world. Ompare Ansah is the only person who can help the party break the 8. Long live the NPP delegate and long live Ompare Ansah. Let me see. Okay.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Let's continue. Where's sir? Okay, where's Obi? Okay, that's on the Achimota land. Egbezwale, I'll come back to Achimota and Komono. Let me deal with Ompare Ansah Nafe. We are near to us. Where's Obi? Kindly ask Honorable Ompare Ansah this question for me. He was the MP for Suhum, but could not manage to win his primaries, which involved just about 800 delegates. How does he intend to convince over 15 million people to vote for the NPP when he couldn't even convince just 800 people in a smaller constituency to give him the mandate to represent them again in Parliament? Even with a smaller number of people in his backyard, he couldn't get them to vote for him. What makes him think he can get the entire population or half of the electorate to buy into the NPP's agenda? PK Sapong, I say whispers from the corridors of power. And that's a direct question to you, Honorable Ompare Ansah.
I know that's where that one is
Oh,
coming
wouldn't PK Sapong, okay.
I'm not surprised.
Okay.
But that PK understands that for 4 consecutive terms, I convinced the people of Suhum to vote for the MPP.
Okay.
And this was a constituency where no MP, and I repeat, no MP had gone and successfully retained the seat. For 2 terms, I asked the people of Suhum to give MPP in opposition the Suhum seat when it had not happened before. But they did that. I have seen a section of supporters of other people trying to play up the fact that I lost the primary. Somebody lost to Bamba in 2010. I've seen somewhere where they try to paint Ondu's re-election. He lost his organizer attempt in Kumasi.
Or contested against Mokhtar Bamba.
And he lost. So you should go to my Facebook wall and read my piece. You win some, you lose some. There was nothing wrong that I went for a primary. The important thing is that I have never lost an election to the NDC. I have never lost an election to the NDC. I beat Julius Debra twice. I beat Mahugo in 2016. I beat Kwabi in 2008. I've beaten the NDC 4 consecutive times.
Only Julius Debra contested election.
Twice. 2004, he was the NDC candidate in Suhum. 2012, he was the NDC candidate in Suhum. So, whatever the reasons are that I lost my primary in 2020, for some people like PK Sapo, they should know that it is best kept within the party. It's not something we should encourage for us to discuss on open platforms, our wide listenership to say, what do you say? And that is why I said there were a lot of people, blouse, and I made sure that none of that would happen. If you say, candidates no about contest, no be winning, you know. That's what I about the contest and we're winning. But whatever happened, you know, we also can't born for a party who be as why any of those things happened. And I'm encouraging all of them. Say any kind of party in the moon somewhere. Yamayan candidate surface. That is why I'm here. Even when it came to the reasons why we lost 2020, you heard me say I agree. Some I am for such reports, no, and my bonty. Into my gonna be a fee, and this for the or do a model, so I'm for my bonty, say, I am the Banu be a I'm going to share there when I'm coming some more. The answer, yeah, dear, Wuffy, no, Yanka, no fee, better for us. But trust to say, after leading the party in such constituencies, and not just there, I've led the party in by-elections. 50,000 Ghana cedis in 2009. Party in Granny, if you have my new one year, party in Niska. And I caused any other by-election
for the party.
For the party, yeah.
Bosnia in what capacity?
I was chief whip then.
Now you're chief whip at the time. In the Bosnia on your own.
Convincing the members of the caucus. For all of us to repay.
Okay.
But that is how we raised money for the party to go into this election. And I led the effort there. Akwatia, Bram Panifo called me deep in the night. That time Baba Jama and another candidate, he was then deputy minister. Okay, 6 constituencies re-election. Yeah. So I've led the party at critical points through thick and thin. And yeah, just my constituency. So what I say. And I remember at TWC and America, a lot of people's comments, because it was just after Kotia, where like, what
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
So, I know I have what it takes to convince the people of this country. In any case, the general secretary is not the one that leads the national campaign. A presidential candidate. No.
Okay. Obi, Honorable Opariansa has said it all. The party is not for a few people. We are all entitled to campaign for who we like. After campaigns, we come together to fight the main opponents. I wish him all the best. Nanampon Sabediak. When he again says, Obi, ask Opariansa if given the chance to rate John Bwedu as General Secretary in a range of 0 to 10, what number will he choose? Nanampon Sabediako.
Nana, yeah, make can say, no or Suyawasana Wachiana.
What's your nepa?
And you are basically asking me to do the impossible. But what I urge you is one Kasahwe party in Paya de Adeswaswa 169 if I could just. Our Kwabanaka 137. Now I say Basi and San Francois. Ukoba de na Hebesi. And on Yamina make the trend if 2016 169 2020 137. Na yasa krade independent back vote aka ho se kona kotwa ba yi Professor Michael Okwe. Na head back be na gosi so. So we sign election 2024 near sign the 137 aka ne so I no the beba. Emu na obenya rating between 0 and 10.
As we try to conclude, my question, and that will be after reading this message. Now, my baby Busame final question. Osei Obi, I just love his calmness in his talk. Wishing him all the best. Such people are needed in the helms or at the helm of affairs of the party. And this is from Gaza and Onudiwe Apraying Obi. Okay, let me see. We say Walanyo in Akwetia, and he says, Honorable is quite a gentleman who deserves the nod to become the General Secretary. Eastern Region is proud of him. Regards to Isaac Wuto, youth organizer hopeful in the Eastern Region. We say, Obi, why did it have to take Honorable
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Markins to save Ghana from a monumental embarrassment in its representation at the ECOWAS Parliament when he, Honorable Opare Ansah, insisted he was Ghana's rep? Somebody who cannot sacrifice his personal interest for his country can certainly not be trusted to make any sacrifices for his party, the NPP. John Boadu is still the NPP's best bet to break the 8. This is certainly not the time for me to try me some. And this is from Idi Muhayuddin. We say Obi. Okay. Also then, thank you for bringing Honorable Opare Ansah to your studio. Kindly let me use your platform to thank him for being always there for the grassroots and foot soldiers. I don't think we can break the 8 with him. Also then, look, when this 11 issue came, he called all of us into his house to school us about it. Okay. Also, in fact, Honorable Opare Ansah is an institution that we cannot leave out. Fellow delegate, vote for Opare Ansah to answer all our problems and help us break the 8. Same Boache ewo asaman kese.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
We say, Obi, please ask him, was John Boadu the parliamentary candidate for those seats that we lost? Safo. Honorable Opare Ansah says the GS is not the one who leads national campaigns, but he and his supporters have been making the claim that John Boadu made us lose seat in the 2020 elections. Isn't it ironic? PK Sapon comes back. But Honorable, and you respond to some of the messages. Now, my final question is, what do you think are your strengths personally as a party for the General Secretary in Mawa? You can ride on those strengths to lead them into victory 2024.
If there is time, and I can react quickly to two issues.
Yeah,
okay.
two
Then I will respond to that. It means PK is listening to me.
Yeah,
he's come back. There's no confusion on the response I gave him and the fact that we are saying the General Secretary made is responsible for the seats lost. Indeed, it is the flag bearer who leads the national campaign. But resource allocation, resource mobilization, constituency moves themselves. Do you know Asen North? The Asen North issue. Our parliamentary candidate then told the General Secretary about the man's dual citizenship before the elections.
Really?
Yes. What did the General Secretary do about it? The candidate of MPP was aware and raised this matter. Today, the NDC candidates no we winning election na we me the circle by election. So that's what we are talking about. Look, when I was chief whip, the party party number parliament one day and they panifo didn't come about your resource allocation. I'm saying I got to pick up on every constituency, I got to moto 5 from every constituency, I got to bicycle 40. Now me catch chairman then and then the general secretary then. Say listen.
Asempa FM.
Me constituency. Me here's normal mobile boarding in Navy. Me here way anyway. Me here me we need it no. We are not share constituencies beyond your peculiarities are important. Say as general secretary, when I was signing every candidate the nomination form, so you should have interest. All sign and all stress the problems, the resources bibia or for us or share not their co-elections. That is why you should be held responsible for our victories and our losses. So, and you organize and assign it, general secretary and assign it. I hope say they are making a move at the whole year. Yes, Mekai still you could pick up by, still you could motor by, still you could bicycles nearby. You know me here in football jerseys. I mean they winning my election because I'm here to 10 cars. I'm a deco election. So I didn't need another car. There were 29 electric areas. No matter motorbike data for every electric area. I had bought 100 bicycles, 91 to the polling stations and some to other people. Did I mean here bicycles? Still, you got to bring me. And no one said in America at the national office. Why is there the insistence? Say a car, you got to 275. And then you every constituency. And you have real needs. Peculiarities. Baby, you have a gene. Yaba Kubori nominate from place. Ebia no here outboard motor boats. No more to me. Arachi outlying islands near there. Look at these peculiarities. Don't do one size fits all politics. Candidates no. Obi kra o ha. Wabe win election there. But it be an answer because no. So and yet that best. Once our candidate on the choice of delegates no. Assess your mo. That is how you training more in any areas. That's we taking interest. Who say constituency way issues are who say ethnic dynamics near the so me national campaign. I'm very sensitive to all these things. But to be a fresh or new way, what training did the national office organize for parliamentary candidates? Yeah, two about you polling station for. Be a chairman of a polling station, be a secretary, be organizer. Training be no organizer mom. It's sorry or the night be a chairman. On free meetings, yeah, project first come by and say organizer, the chairman frame. Yeah, there's another 4 years or so. Until the actual party work, the actual mobilization, school for a fee, a be the 18 years. I say a question when you register on the day. Obi how the night in Yansa, and they who say be bape. Who is training these people at those levels, to do all this for the party? These are things which is the responsibility. It sits right at the secretariat of the party to make sure there's a normal way training, so any resourcing. Every see a quack MMDCs. Did the general secretariat even think about say or be starting prepare on the ground? Dear party no be amendment of constitutional article 2. How are we going to select candidates to be sponsored by the party? Who was building capacity at that level to make sure say you be nipakra ejina amaye? When you know your normal at general secretary aswe ho. Enye kekese na pare ansako na we secondary PA to general secretary. The Sundays I must say Ekosiise. The truth of the matter, ED, is that I was sworn in as a member of ECOWAS Parliament in 2016. Okay, about 2 days before the passage of JB. The JB passage and I'm Abuja.
Okay,
that is when I was sworn in. Me babe do Ghana no. We election I'm America. Me babe do Ghana back. Not Parliament no. Ako a new set of 8 people, which was wrong because I was still a member of Ekosiise Parliament.
Asempa FM.
Jomo ko do ono. Me kra na me ko kaje na speaker na pam delegation in back to Ghana. I'm an akamenko.
Okay.
I'm a speaker and said be. On my 8 no. Yeah, many among kasa na oba ko be step down. I step down na 7. No ma be come home. So I want to tell you this is what happened. So Honorable Afenyo Markin then elected, say he will step down and come back to Ghana. So that the other 7 were sworn in. That day, me, I was not sworn in. I had been sworn in 1 year earlier. So it didn't matter. And this is a regional body whose decisions run superior to that of Ghana. Where is this thing? I did something against Ghana, and this is not even an MPP matter. This was Parliament matter, where I had been duly sworn in, and the only condition for leaving the Ekosiise Parliament was when you die, when you lose your seat in your country,
in your country's parliament,
or when the parliament itself, the life comes to an end. Yes, and none of these things had happened. The parliament's life started from 2016, and I stayed there till 2020 when the 4th legislature of Ekosiise Parliament ended.
On
Yes.
Asempa
Indeed,
FM.
as for my strengths there, Obi, as I'm sure you can see, I'm able to
Asempa
communicate
FM.
very well, and I have very calm composure. Because me kasa no krenso na make nti, emfa hone sebe nkontompone things you throw my way, it won't get anywhere with me. I'll just take them in my stride. Then most importantly is my ability to bring people together, which I believe is the single most important quality that I bring on board that the party needs now. And for me, honey, baby, you free. Me can baby, you free, you chrome. But politically, where you are coming from, if I recognize, say, one quality we are not talent, we will more. You bet to me, ma party na ya juma. I will make sure, say, I will recruit you. So what I say, me wo pictures was whom I may be a candidate in 204 NDC for BOA. No man not day me recruit you or more convert you na near pam when you would even as at a amateur any me wo pictures when I go for how much race
Asempa
me convert you and show be na a campaign. So indeed it doesn't matter where the qualities lie in the party.
Ekosiise
At this
on
point, we
Asempa
need to
FM.
harness all of that for the benefit of the party. This is not a position I'm looking for. Say, me de kwako pray me ho ama me ne me nyonko fo ne bia mabusia fo say be da bi. A position I make oje. I make sure say me de koye adwuma ma party na nya ho mfaso. I come into this office with all the strength I've exhibited throughout my stay in Parliament and for representing the people of Suhum. I'm very diligent. Now, me who's elected be crying number bonte. We'll be back as a low belt, but MPP letter near dating 2024. Now, and I'm 2022 going to constituencies. But two of four as a Munjai party letters now more than the press releases. No, I'm on sure directly to the constituency. This is free
Asempa
advice.
FM.
Oma constituency officer be instruction through a press release. Now I know then aware. You haven't addressed anything to him. You call National Executive Committee. You call a friend is saying National Council. Decisions now you take, General Secretary, write it to your regions and constituencies and stop the press releases. These are party decisions meant for party people. You want to inform the public these are the decisions your party has taken. That is fine. But don't expect the chairman of Suhum constituency to read newspaper articles and take it as your instruction to function. And the confusion by party, mostly, Okona Okobisa Asem our parties, constituencies, Nibi say, we are cause me who our platform we say, what happened to the communication emanating from the office of the General Secretary to the various constituencies and to the regions? It has to be there. When you sure say, what letter address to the chairman of Suhuma, obey we don't know scan it to social media. No. Then you know he brought it to social media because it was addressed to him. Yes, but when you do your things like a press releaser to everybody, and I mean, instruction no crab me ho direct. You know, nti I just say the peri ejuma. Even whilst I've not been general secretary, I've been diligent in making sure that the rules in the party work. In 2014, there was a petition from me, upheld by the National Council, and am I to about Tamale. Otherwise, National Conference was being broken down into 10 regions at the time. But I wrote a petition, and the National Council upheld it, and he decided Enko Tamale. In 2018, the same thing. MMDCs were going to vote at the regional elections. He took a petition from me. Sometime now, current general secretary, was he sleeping on the job? I wrote a petition to national chairman and Sana or Chirodiako regions, Amasa Diana, a stoppy. So what I say, and when you and Triba party anymore, if you say, my constituency that year, this year, but to a basso delegate. I'm a ranty be Gomo Kwako. The action and I'm stopping said there be. See you and I'm need this because I said I won't get delegate. I say, oh, you say you know able to be region able to be. That's why I picked that from said region Gromo to be. And make sure letter petition. I call it my yet, sir. Yet Tiwa ye can there are things now no me who say you clarify the position of election of regional officers in the Bako. And this has been in the constitution for the whole time the general secretary has been in the office.
Ekosiise On Asempa FM.
So there are mistakes here. Proofreading, kakra. Oh, how many assistants? Some political, some secretarial. I'm bet you go through some of these things so that occasionally, as you attend council and conferences be brave, all of which you could have simply brought up some of these errors. The one who will be a co-election changes just before elections can cause problems. And the Ubia electoral affairs you should always guard against making change. Countries be brave, new organizations be brave, I got down because at the last minute, at the tail end of an event, no people saw Sessa Emrano. It be an no credit to Sessa, but the timing of it can cause because people will begin to read meanings into it. We're general secretary, what the responsibility to guard. You are the guardian of the party's constitution to make sure say Juma pepe some from Sobi say who ati chema it say or picking quickly now or rectify in good times, not in election times.
Answer is the answer.
Some of my French colleagues in the I say answer, you must have all the answers. India, Ivorian and Burkina tone.
Yeah. Honorable Frederick Opariansa, I hope I'll get to speak to you again before the elections.
Asempa de Debbie Asempa. Metimo Studio Pyramid House. And I am a deputy minister.
Oh.
Met studio where an announcement about parliament. And now my bahay may sure some Metiasempa. But I keep up the good work. I think you are one of the best in the country also. Thank you so much.
Frederick Opariansa, former MP for Suhum, former Deputy Communications Minister, former Minority Chief Whip in Ghana's Parliament, and now aspiring to become the General Secretary of the NPP. After this short break, there was another session, quite an interesting one coming up. The Mayor of Kumasi, Sampain, is here. Sanso and Regional Deputy Communications Officer of the NDC in the Ashanti region, Asafweje, is also here. And they will talk a bit of Ashanti region politics and some national politics. Stay with us. Earbus is here.
Miminde bia 12:30 shamini adorable ladies abra ye kan abudiemu nsem on and off the pitch in a feminine way. Say food and attraction. A ladies time was Asempa 94.7 FM.
Sportsman now we coach dear. Look sporty. you such show concert and better than USA for I've always admired one person in football, David Beckham.
Imano Ajiman Bedu, Minim, so I was so to make the butter or attacking will be okay. And now was a cooking in the pants and a robe. But for I said, Colombian as a mumpet, your master to show in your penny. The dance was
Kayo, Sammy in the Bia, 12:30 a.m. ladies' time on Asempa 94.7. It will be sweeter than sweet. Mavis here, Mavis Amano, Femi Fire Legend.
10 bet sports betting in them. Now I cost you Ghana. Rebecca gonna want a bra yama wa KC jump pimpin. Jackpots, free bets are anywhere. Boosted odds and in your kicker who be brave. Chow betting is this year. What 10bet.com.gh. 10 bet for the better. Gaming Commission of Ghana at Jinkatoya Tum. Pucha Susu and Yama will be on the field watch it.
Freshman capsules, a one member Fresh cool capsules, a yema cuckoo.
Fresh lady capsules, a woman maumutia or mufichukum.
Name or painful or buy one more menu for now for that when you feed me no come home. For 0243 559 319.
FD Associate Judge and Cry to him what Jatu Muse a year.
Fresh products. Hashtag Bobra.
Ago NDC amanyoko mama mechiachi amunyina na NDC amanyoko membership card digital wakoye wodiana wonye ya wada roma mama nchirechiro akwan mienu ya wobefa so aje wodi de edikan no wobetumi akọ internet so wo computer anasa wo smartphone so na ko www.ghanandc.com page no ebia click get your NDC membership ID card now na di nhihia ewo ho no so foto ya card no eka ebeyi code bi ama ya wobetumi afa so a upload wo picture ewo ho na de etoso mienu ene se ko wabato mpesua no NDC office na ko file NDC membership application form uwia fa phone na boss *899*59# foto ya card no eka enche empanifo be print card no ede abrew na wo amano ne dia nhihia mienu fa mu ba akoso na je wo NDC digital membership card kaise sa exercise we die eye NDC amanyoko no ema wo mo ID card dada no enko a na ye card yi ama wo na card we ya ene ebegina so ede aye internal elections a ewo NDC amanyoko no mu nyina na afofrofo a mupe bidie montwen kakra bi enche yebebie mu na monsa aka ho die na bibia ekire wadwene a frɛ numbers a ewo website ho no ebi NDC eyezu eyeza
Asempa FM.
Ensuo mankwa, ensuo yemkwa. Nom Awake purified drinking water. Abudun swa eye krojin. Ensuo ne ma wahode tena ho abribia. Kai se Awake bottle ba ku bi a wo beto no. Ye sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water, one for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
FD, I just said you can't imagine to say.
Hey! I was Jadier. Ujafo, and the car engine. A woo, ya a sewer draw so a fitting shop. Whoa,
ah, bra, I don't need a comfort seahorse engine oil man, no or yeah, and then yet. Yes, yeah. Bra, mina masamlu akrabato. Ah, yakasa. Se seahorse engine oil no. And no special additive. I own engine. E manager.
The June wants.
Now you are bra. And I mean, I come a fear. Now me fine.
The whole world open quality engine oil, seahorse, and a wash. Say private cars, taxis, commercial, and heavy duty trucks.
And you know, make comfort seahorse 15W40 and 20W50. I'm a drivers. Any car on a phone now.
Afe motorbike, aboboya, and a pragia phone. Mumu dear de muhia. Seahorse Special 40 and no and riders and mechanics. It was a use you.
Unia no kwe woman say seahorse product and a papa and a bonsu a waffle. Some from fear a free nacro. Seahorse engine oil kwan a begumika engine mo.
And yet for seahorse for 0244 577 559 and 0240 800 007. Seahorse products.
And noir.
Franco Trading Enterprise.
Asempa FM.
Samsung near, Nokia near, iPhone near, say our printers, mobile phone, accessories. Franco Trading Enterprise. Afa or no TV. I had this satellite, any ultra panels. Abomuma.
Facebook. Sauko Franco Trading Enterprise page. Nasa likes number 100,000. Ayomwa. Edu Muniga. Samsung www.francotrading.com. Android app. Aye Franco Trading. Instagram. Aye at Franco Trading. Nani pabadi for dosunti. Franco. Edi Momo pay code number 189480.
Your branches on the Bebre Wagana baby. Nemum head office on the Twaya Dabraka opposite Roxy Cinema.
Tema Franco will Community 1. One waterworks near the enemy. Cycle. Aye opposite Odor Rise. Madina. Aye 100 meters away from the police station. Kaswa. Franco ye opposite Kaswa Polyclinic.
And our prayer number is 0246 422 338 and 0546 133 188. Franco Trading Enterprise.
Still phone Papa Fie.
And you're not going.
Ohima, afidie, many trottery view.
Ade when you see kapudu biana.
Share, Bell Chillin win promo. Me Bell Cola, Puka, and a Tamarinda at Chillino. Let me cruise you on me Kia Picanto and Mono Chow no more.
Sessing.
Bell Beverages say, a Bribia Roberto, favorite Bell Beverage, say a squeeze, Bell Aqua Active, Big Boss, Bell Breeze, Bell Malt, and the Kekaho. Ye washes so the entire Honobay 20. Fashion envelope move for D and contact Kaho. Nafako Bell Beverages Depot, and I will distribute us our more memoir fanabe beer. And no, na customers I want entries dorsano, won't be not Chedia Bebre, Ebony TV, fridge, a demonium bebre, shopping vouchers, Bell product hamper, and na price Kessian Gasa a Kia Picanto, our Bell Chill and win promotion emu.
Hey, and your Bell Beverages dear boss.
For 0544 335 800 and 0544 335 900. Najahum YP and the social media at Bell Beverages. I think so. Bell Beverages. I will Jumia Ghana so. FDA Ajigedi Kratoi Atom.
Asempa FM.
Sweet darling.
My beautiful baby.
Hepa Plus mixture here. Ebusinya num ebusi immune system. Abusumi pini obi anya ready. Tia siemedo.
Tie Hepa Plus mixture enya dwuma ebeye no nipadua no mo no afa kura na ebeye nwanwa mo aduro ye ma ye general well-being ebusua pomden ho hia me yie esne bibia ebusua wota nom Hepa Plus mixture no won sesika hospitals wo save e de ade foforo entime ma no mpafie ha
she wo ye Hepa Plus husband
radio fa Hepa Plus husband enya won so beye Hepa Plus wife na bono Hepa Plus mixture apen for abato mo manufo ne nkwada wo ni Dumienu ka ho pharmacies chemical and herbal shops at phone for 0542 778 572 and 0549 297 463. Hyper Plus mixer and my pomodina mapa.
FD Ashesha sa ejedi enkrato imu aja to me say eye.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita mi amike. Ecobank, me damase.
Shy, cow than yo.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me cruise wo wan kasa ukem. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package nti. Koyen card dealers ahudu PI no ye adwuma bebia. Ye ka da wakoma so. Say new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discounts. Ecobank sa den hihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from kra. Ebe brim weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work Ecobank and money how kra. Sa kwenye ye da ho mo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da ye keke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa ko Ecobank nkra bata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Esi kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
Wow! The Water Africa and West Africa Building and Construction Exhibition and Seminar Program is back again. Yes, we are returning to Ghana from the 8th to 10th June 2022 at the Accra International Conference Center. Companies will be showcasing their latest products and services in the water, sanitation, housing, environment, and construction sectors. Ace Event Management UK is welcoming old and new participants to the event. To sponsor or exhibit, visit www.ace-events.com or call 0556 304 521. Media partners, Joy News and Joy Business.
Fifi like kumakanya tax. Ayo unsa ko mabate ako tax la fisha fi kenala. La bobwe.
Nyata pe manato. Vala bobwe azon. Fifi ya magadega nana kang bayata ye matengu hiu. Amolegbe mazozo. Anwa chiazo.
Kakonya tax ya pa nyako.
Afi magaglona be mahana tax solo.
Jifa nyada di tang nyana kakagohan. Dadi magatangu. Tax yo mi khana. Ye jiruru asana zana mi apa shoro nye. Gatona to koharo.
Namanya olo. Doko hona mapanka kabli wakata. Dana ba ye na GRA doba.
Afi manyanu ye jimo. Fakbara mianchi. Tas maka nyama. Vai ho.
How wo tax le online. Le gajarupa alo le wo fumji. Le dekawa woma. Nyata tutuko wa yingo.
HD Plus here, 2 minute crowd. Who to miss search for so reverse. Let's record this show when it pa. Say it's all download my HD Plus on mobile devices. So now we'll link to my HD Plus decoder no. Busumi bia, we have free data. Now they are shit TV or baby bia. Commodity TV de la bia and chain and Electroland and Crabata bia. Monaco to HD Plus decoder. Lenya with TV no so to me yenya upe bia. HD Plus. Enjoy no feely.
Hey, you're the up and coming landlord.
Kwame, I don't mean you. I can roofing and a ceiling. Now, my contract and also say, living in and quadan rocksters. One so chromo pan, what Jane was saying.
Contract and one Nimniako, Ghana had here a band of quality metal trusses, roofing sheets, plasterboard, and a POP ceiling there. Aye, rocksters. And fear be brain in a rocksters. I did roofing sheet, papa, and one can there. As some Ghana for. And
can I say, Animal DA in so a boy?
And near the Fudiachi, Nankotati born in net and Sundachi. Fred 0544 338041. Say a metal trusses, roofing sheet, plasterboard, and a POP ceiling there. Fred rocksters, now one chowing to me.
Hey, it's me pan and me kita miami kei. Ecobank, me damase.
Shy, cow than you.
Osei Ecobank, ye cruising.
Bonsu bet me a cruise wanka sa ukebo. Esani Ecobank Auto Finance Package nti. Kwa yen cardless ahudu PI no one ye adwuma bebia. Yika eda wakoma so. Say a new car, say ye second hand. Ehwa ye mouse special discounts. Ecobank sa den hihye pa be boa mo etua ka no kanyina. Ye mount interest rate ani boa from cry. Ebe bring weni so. Oh, so when your accounts work bank money how cry. Sa kwenye ye da homo bia. Enti enso sa ka no ho da ekeke. Abebu awie. Preto free 0800 003 225. Anasa kwa Ecobank nkra bata bebia na busa Ecobank Auto Finance Package. Ehihye kakra wo ho. Ecobank, the Pan-African Bank.
28th May 2022 from Habaya Dankasa. They come to the war. 2022 UEFA Champions League final. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. 13-time champions, 6-time champions, and 8th winning. The headquarters of Ghana Sports, Asempa 94.7 FM, and our #1 radio station, Adum 106.3 FM. Sani and Oshasiano. Yeah, cricket is now performing a grand style. Malaysia with Jewels Lounge, Bar and Restaurants. Our Mile 7 roundabout. Aye, you could crew chance screen and see one watch a match in live. I sent a live comment to Abrobia. And Sana match in a crab at 7 p.m. no. And Fiano Panwa. Yeah, dear good, dear old Robert Chassia with Jewels Lounge. Our Ludo, musical chess, Asatera. You bet chat the army and Sakwa. And Nika Samba couldn't say, oh, Babio Babahon. Yeah, man, a special treat. Asa, the best dressed lady in Jesse. And it's your favorite club, Jesse Nienshia. And you went for Champions League final. Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Live was some perfect. And yeah, don't me fair. Sharing with Jewels Lounge, Bar and Restaurant. Massive runabout. DSTV, ni Go TV, Kaya. And Mekua SCA CBN Sunday. Nadum garlic bitters. Nafa SV capsules and in a syrup. Franco air condition. And Nafe Mozart beds.
Asempa FM.
Asempa,
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Asempa,
Woo fie Asempa. Woo jumemu Asempa. Baby a woo biara. Asempa FM. Asempa FM. 94.7 in Wasamari.
94.7 Asempa FM. Ekosiisen dwumadi no asuguso a utie no medin di Osei Bonsu. Said the American kai no. Yet in discussion segment no air trauma. So and I have two party big men from the Ashanti region. Bakoye current regional secretary, and he doubles as the mayor of Kumasi. Bakonso a regional deputy communications officer for the NDC. Team Penifo Mununi and Obabedin Komo, all of them from the Ashanti region. Vansan and Memo Nakwabano, Heinz Feet Enterprise. Se wope professional and reliable roofing expert. Fre Heinz Feet. Because Obawa, ye free roof estimation using precision mapping technology. I save 20% roofing materials. Yenye overestimation or underestimation of roofing materials. Ye free post-installation roof inspection using infrared technology for leakage-proof inspection. In the Heinz Feet there, per roofing company who use technology pioneer when juma and unim say infrared roof inspection no say leakage will be bia yebehu. And ya feel we be maybe in the near share na me share how I did that so ya me feel say bibia ye kama dabi with technology. Homeowners, estate developers and institutions struggling to detect roof leakages. We use infrared technology to detect the exact location our leakage no ewo. Na ya see provide solution e dia ma me patcho oni ye ninkomo 0249 791065 0249 791065. Your Accra Tema and a Kumasi Heinz Feet equipped with all roofing possibilities. Power betting so say na oko www.10bet10bet.com.gh. You enjoy secured betting experience, 24/7 support always at your disposal, instant payment, global sporting event, more than 60%, and as a 60 different market, virtual sport, and great bonuses. Shenenso MIA. Awake and Sony in Sia, the BI account for Edemau, and only the bottle it near lemon green, awake, Casapra Consumer Modia Bajasno, Obenumunsium Quadi Dimba Cope, awake. Auto bottle bakubia. An amount is donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center Ewokolebu. Fre 0262 351 251. So opedudo etua. Melcom say we are still in the Mother's Month, in the month of May. In the Ombes say Mother's Day celebration yeninwe. Oko Melcom branches in ya yateten your man. So we want you to celebrate your mom this whole month of May. Into ko na kokopet nioma ne bo for wide variety of product at affordable prices. Melcom is the original CD saver, T&C supply. Melcom, where Ghana shops. And unimun for some time now, may there are too many names say Bell Beverages at the promotion be a bar. The Bell Chill and Win promo. The Omo Kenyan say Auto Bell Beverages in product. A dose your Tamarinda, Bell Cola, Puka, Big Boss, Squeeze, Breeze, Bell Malt, and many more. Udi ye labels YY labels a wahono. Na unya labels 20 fashe envelope mona true din and our contact. Neja ewo Bell Beverages depot bia. And I say accredited distributor bia across the country. Highest entries no automatically ube winning some amazing prizes. Here home furniture, home appliances, hampers of Bell products, shopping vouchers, and the grand prize no a Kia Picanto. And we do the monthly rewards no every month. They announce with TV, radio, and social media. Fresh, I won't TV be 0544 335 800. Bell Beverages was a refreshing the nation, and I idea in here in papa in the bomarding say Odewo a bit to me ashame and Ramene Heart Builders Real Estate Food Income, and they had some amazing offers for you. Yen Sassy and Sassy deck room chopoli close to the proposed airport city. And you will be in Shy Hills. A born of from 10,000 Ghana cities. Ubenya Asase. Na ya same word trian kakra. Obama 3,000 cities. Na ya spread the akanamount. Be or 3 months. Be or 6 months. No trian kakra. Edi amaye. Ili pe asase. Unye scarf. Be tall. Ne fatwa asase. Na wetimi esi uda. Wenya asase ne wiye. No pesi esi uda emawa. Ya ibe si edi amount. Ebi a wonu wesi uda. No pesi ebe boso mawa. Ebe boso nso edi amount. Borehole drilling na open so eba be drill bi. Ni nyina Heart Builders Real Estate. For everything house and dear. Idimba Kope, Heart Builders. Your office was Simon Fraying. It was 0593 244 322. 0593 244 322. The Honorable Sampine, Mayor of the Garden City of Kumasi. Honorable Akwaba na pom to saying.
Nyame adom.
Bibi aboko. Adom. Na Kumasi boko de.
Nyame adom pa ye bibi aboko.
Yeda nyame ase. Asafweje Akwaba etesen.
Obi meje uso.
Bibi aboko.
Obi menkase bibi aboko, bibi anya boko. Nyame ne madi ni as a person.
Okay.
Metie ya hoden wo.
Okay.
Ketrema da bodwima moje di mo afusa ne de aseda be matwe di ampo. But normal bi koso wo manim obi enkoyi.
Okay.
Yesi sebe kwasia na se yede me yonko.
Naso ye neme.
Yeso kona akoto se oyonko abodwe se ehia na so asensu obi kura wo de abodwe se no de nfa num na si oti ho na ehim. Mitie wo ne Charles
Usu.
Na me raho.
Okay. Meba homesomame. I'll come and then we have that conversation. And I believe say about Nkranzan. Okay, I'll come. Honorable Ansana Yebeko into issues, no. I just saw the story. Sampine cut sword for redevelopment of Santase Market. And we're modernghana.com. I just want a confirmation. I say Mr. Samuel Pine, the Kumasi Metro Chief Executive, on Thursday morning cut the sword. Thursday morning should be
last week.
Okay, this was last week. Okay. Cut the sword for the redevelopment of the Santasi old market into a modern one. Joined by Utumfo Sasamohene and the chief of Santasi, as well as the contractor and staff of the assembly, including assemblymen in KMA. The mayor cut short for work to begin on the 24-month-long project. Addressing the chiefs and people, including traders, earlier during the Deba, Mr. Pine assured that the assembly would continue to engage stakeholders of the project to ensure a smooth process and construction. Where your project wow so ho da ye ape funding ni bibia na mode
yo medase obi ma ye ncheti for na ye no Asempa ya mboma ye na asafo jenso menchia no no na asem ye beba so akire enu ba bi o share na asem na asem na menchia mi nia ujobuati so as far for
Eastern Regional Chairman
menchia no metin nka che obi uba there were issues with Kumasi, especially when it comes to congestion. The majority of one reason for being on the streets, and he say, "Omunya babintra in Niger." Inti ya yese me debi America say me kase me ya yese ya be the development of satellite markets. Ama nipa dodo no a efimia ebegu ho no. Wamanya baby edi wamujwa. Santasi wo idwa dada 1990 something.
Okay.
But idwa dada. Enti ene say the system is no. Assemblies no so wanye proper PPP only private sector and collaboration a very difficult say obetimi aye development akese na microphone so nya ho faso. Enti fishy no yenya developer bia ono say ready say obeso mu ni aye nti ordinary drawings ni bibia ya ma ya technical team engineers ni bibia vet bi ya hwe the background na che say yes adwuma no a be nti na say ya ni na na so din kita ho na ya kokwa twa kobo there is also kobo form so nti ono a share boss within 24 months no obetin nsa efronti esi ema enka na form no a na ewo enko ano ya pejam ma aya abrusan
okay
na yenya crèche ewom enya pharmacy ewom enya police posts ewom and other toilet facilities na be my modern market and even a fire station a part of the drawings na ya be na ma wo mo a if ya nwan kwantane na sefo enyinam bofu edu na sefo na twam kɔ etra santase eba central market ebedidwa emeda bia no ehwa choku no wo mo to du ho a na ama ye wo project bia ye ne World Bank ne AFD Astatia ye ho adwuma e friend no SAMP the Sustainable Urban Mobility Project as part of it say ye decongest the city center ye ma rapid bus system no ye adwuma no that it World Bank no aba ye normal negotiations ye normal finance omo anamo esu mutu AFD a committee funding na omo ye feasibility the part of it say be process no ma aboa na yatiti kronum ama mu adaho it way na ma yekokati that sold it is
a fantastic market na fully sponsored by KMA
na a private PPP
okay
yeah ne private sector no and we are also looking at Patasi and Amakum
so
and Mosizongo then finally no I choose to Anamobi abakro from Mujano say binya funding near the beba abedwe kra you say to me yes anima we saying the issue of the nyaba being tra and then as for no so no free hop kwata ebeko form ba nti sa na money bi na obi ye 22 hu ye enokre enokre say ye bibisa last week Thursday na ye na Manuel Didwane mame for papa for mo dwom ho nyina wo mo eni age ho a wo ma assure of their support so mbebo ma adwuma no so akoso any contractor no so akasa seriously no so I imagine say date na da ma ho no
24 months
ma no kra no si obenya nkobetwa within 18 months na just say yet me be free ho
okay that's fantastic new market Ekosiisen so Asempa FM and the messenger ba honorable ho asafoje in the afi na we issue no say
but
many Charles na den
bibi kakra bia fa honorable Sampan why dey o say born abaso say ne predecessor honorable Osei CBMP a obedi na dey no man ti say why market bia na honorable meeting say assembly meeting say na nado amabi
na nado kwa assembly meeting
there be na me busa keke so ba
MP parliament ko bi apart from session address
there be say me busa say on say we no
yes
me pese ye draw distinction for we your honorable Sampan ni so adi hu
absolutely
which is tailored in the vision of the president
honorable mama kama sem meeting me busa say meeting no ba bi
wa
maybe only assembly members ene ompanifo de tenase for apam dwene ho se yanhwe ne yempa obi a bia sika kakra wo ne nsam a ye ni sika yi obetimi abebo assembly no na wasi market na ma assembly no na within a certain period number of years no otene ka na assembly no a woni market yes sir we ya adwen kese a owura Sampan na de aba akufuado ni mu hwe.
Now, so he serves at the pleasure of the president.
I mean, person, you be common on the oceans.
Me chance you no same way.
We MMDC.
Yes.
We are Metro Municipal. Who's your man? A Juma we be biano session address a woman assembly no. Any the person you tailor it to suit
the vision of the president,
the mission of the president. Into idea will be biano. Sami kobo no a enka beka say na point is
but you senka wo kro no so a wo na obegina court nya Kufuado nya na Kufuado mampani de begina court enti de me pese me tire nyina say yesi nsemoni nti ne chedi said ye wo kenka kro no na wabo a enka ye metena me ka say president Kufuado yemfa no ko gina asem dibia o ye beka so na bo Sampan afọ abansika yemfa no ko gina asem dibia enti say ye ne ye beka enye so ye beka de me kan say what yet to say won kwa na akoda osumnye so na hu say ade bi say nti mamne assembly ko dwene ho
on an assembly
me can me see again
so no
assembly members
of course but that's
what confirm say na na do so am meeting ni
bi but when him let me tell you one thing book na akofa beto ha wo be mu no assembly project so Awudi John Mahama photo.
And a boy.
Abanimu. Mahama na koye.
And on the banya botre.
Oh, sa
Maninu.
We should take it.
What's on pa?
Yes.
In fact, Danado buy say Otinabi market revert into the ownership of the assembly. Yabeka say one would design is what didn't buy ne through initiative. Assembly letting your market amasantas. You be forever remembered for some market here. You can watch him say Baswa.
Yes.
And ya who be say best situation at the end who say sometimes no ubeti will be appointment, but Nipano when you're competent, no need ideas when you're innovative.
Yeah.
Obeti now why? Obi ni one sana oba. I don't think any pakran yes PPP a year for market be bama because Kumasi for no majority of them are traders. And they need what there is so much congestion. Even after KJT market here is so big. Still I will do a hawkers na kwano amafo wo pavement so omode agu o moton ade. So it means that yet me open up space now. Ebe ma sa no money nyina be free ebe town mu be ebejo. They make a what me bo abaso but I was say a draw distinction because let say Owura said Kwame Boateng wa unia. Now on name Rebecca first lady and to Obama no.
Yeah.
And omuko see and the children's world.
Mother and baby unit.
Asempa FM. And you for the project. Because you to Obama Rebecca. I pre omampani and I born home or into the abaso one buy the money no only be. So President Mama on one soon die. And then the mayor say ye mayor KJT Central Market Project. And we a central government project. They make what I say. I be passing who loan. I see Kaya Koji or Parliament near the idea since I and the yes. She said, O Mampani per se, Uye Bibino or Jehon Fansa. On for such an initiative from Mreo. Say, Ora Sampime, Manamusini, me per se me baby be say mass antimine, and no assembly in home. Give me a feedback, mam report, near one more a bit too. Nay a boy, near Bonanadu Diadeng. I can, but as it stands, a PPP, a wow initiative, a creative.
That point is well made. That point is well made. Also, I draw distinction. Now, Ghana for who said this is the Assembly's project.
Book now or the Akasa from 2008. Assembly no procession then omusi ye uko ha toilet omusi ye baby ba ko junso dan omusi the redevelopment of Kumasi Central Market.
Yes.
Uko progress of worker you will marvel.
A second phase
2 no. Uko progress of worker. Kumasi Airport, the new international airport. I know say by August, October, when we started test.
The pictures I've seen there.
Yeah, we say President Akufo-Addo. How say? How say?
No, the second phase. The first phase was
the second phase. No, who's come?
The second phase loan was approved in 2018.
No,
for the second phase.
You could break an answer make us
okay.
I'll get you. Yes.
Obi.
You see,
why?
Adia es repa when this for home. Eye, when the copies can buy. Yet we could just catch and find for your project way. Ni am fine. Make I pass a cogiska for hospitals, health centers. And this is for require research formulations. Now the let's assume some am cogiska no. The purpose for the money no nipa no am supply or the year juma no na betra aka say I say poku interchange na betra aka asem foforo no everything in terms of oje efri na ekọ sa wo green book no emfa nka asem biem ebi say MMDCs any MPs bi a wo mo area binom projects enuma compile nti sa wo beka pedological they are too no such a initiative issue. That's a even though the vision of the president, the person yeman puntu bano me boami aye, that's a for credit be my president. Meant na ho da kroda. Emphasize book no, emfa metuho, enkoka Mahama Sem.
Okay.
Edda.
Okay.
I believe this matter is settled.
Yeah. What candidate, but you see, Yaji Hunsi candidate, Yaji Hunsi. And you were Diaby or Crana, MPP Aban went to me or so any Tibe Pie. Kumasi Airport. Okay, first one and I get $29 million.
Yeah, extension of the runway.
Okay, I say $29 million need to miss the airport was in South Africa. You remember all those
Ethiopia.
Now we approved another money somewhere November 2016, which was 72 million euros. My checklist is here. We also a series of publications. So we dated 28th October 2016, which is the 72 million euros. What else?
Yes.
Yes. I bet me about say be renegotiations before further approval of parliament. In the 2018, there now will not be good. But I'm saying, say, John Mahama making sure say, ye free akunya so no ya making all the necessary financial arrangements for the phase 2. And ya no kwa any where you need na central market near you need na
second phase.
Yes. Enti eno ye adia Mahama nsa no aduma de kan say na Akufo Addo ban o mampani. Ordinary so ade hunu beto Ghana for anim. De make what ya say. Wan ka say de Mahama eye na na oba beto aso. O kan sa anka Ghana for nto aba ma no. Na ni so ade hunu o ka so oba bebi ni free SHS novel ana meboa ene ye ka free SHS say na Nado na de bai. Yes I know muka even though President Mahama during our time started with the day students but ene o ma ya ma ye ka free SHS say na Nado ene eye ni baby. Enti se bibi okumase na Nado o mampani Akufo Addo pese ka se ono na aya o de onye bibi a ye nim se we de se na Akufo Addo ama anka ye hu ebi ne se market asema na me kan no ofie se mi yi o mampani ntimi si market ba kokura mai and he knows it eye wo na waso da ya o si PPP ento obi meye na within a period of time one thing can and revert back to KM na fantastic for sunya.
And by that now I should get the understanding say about a new infrastructural project in Kumasi.
Honorable Sampan what na email at least oti akonya kese so or ask information be bra mini bi. Enti se obetimi abeka kire me kwaku asafo je honorable mami bi. Obetimi aka kire me kwaku asafo je say na Nado bayi e bia o si Ashanti region weni na eni ho na eni ho me dey ba. Sometimes they talk about this school year creative arts.
Yes, kwada so dey.
Kwana ko heba dey adu. Obeka mo promise even one region one theater. Theater na mai. They promised Ashanti region so on film village. These are specific promises they made. One on film village na we as ekopie. Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. Akuma wood for petition parliament through honorable say chairman Sabos. You know about it. Obi men yet is onim. Akopie Eastern region ni krom. Aye name say Kumasi.
There were rumors say Bekoho because we don't know so
I'm telling you,
has it been done?
In fact, they have started the film village in Eastern region. Opa 5.4 spokesperson. Only there 5.4 spokesperson. Now NDC so him no a vice chairman won share so I was constantly in touch with him. So Lamunina Emma Kuma would for a petition by parliament. Say film village, you know, boss I say Beba Kumasi because about moving in Kuma would Ashanti region. Emma honorable chairman sound lazy with Omon or also no within common or best say Omasha say yes, but Omun train Oman making another plan for Ashanti region. So as we speak, you are training you train say yes Sabekan. Almost say one district, one market. Kenya is all Nabos and Pie. Oh, our manifesto no more. One district, one market. Kenya is our team 50 after now, or pet businessmen on bear market. Kaba this time I was saying, Kayahunu dada. But Kumasi, Mahama ye kana semu atunsu. Asawase, Tafu, KJTS and
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Asawase ne Tafu di na central government project.
Oh, they my year free. KJT Central Market now.
No, me busai based on wow.
But minim say the atonsu die no omo okay me.
Yes.
Through a foreign facility.
Okay.
Na some market near part of it. And no said that a typical assembly project and a BOT and I say PPP.
Okay.
On the okay. I don't know. I don't have the facts about
other ones.
The other ones. Because I'm also aware say the Asamwase one no so nye BOT. But as to whether it was fully funded by the assembly, and they mean to me, but whichever way, per the argument contest, and I may be debating. Yes. Them I concentrate on the KJT Central Market, which is close to be 10,000 stores. And will be here 10,000 stores move at what petit kumasi onim. Yeah, chema ku 100 to askataro asantino you know. So what I say. To the honorable mami na. Okay, Mate.
Where Justin Kodua YEA CEO and he is contesting to become General Secretary of the NPP. I say Obi, I am happy Honorable Sampine is in the studio with Asafweji. For those of us who are from Kumasi, we know him. We know how to deal with him. He is such a difficult person and very mischievous. And Justin Kodia, Chief Biden said, Obi, what is Mayor's issue here? Okay, Mayor dreams for Nanado. Thank you. In the way. Inti Kofi Tonto so a link to a story on Ghana Web. Or see, you've abandoned my project, Mahama Chuakofuado. And he says, Obi, here is President Mahama complaining that his project have been abandoned. Yet Asafoje is saying that his government is only doing Mahama's project. The inconsistency is simply worrying and at times sickening. Kofi Tonto. Sampine, yes.
On a quick one on briefly. Project into us. You see, Obi, Boa, na atie for Ntiasi.
Okay.
Omampani Akufuado bad or the vision by.
That's true.
Projects ni be brewa President Mahama Jan or near secure funding. A typical example is the Pokias interchange. Eti and yet to say, Nanado Omampani Kopesika Fufrobia free baby no diametwaso. Work was already ongoing. On the investment.
Yes.
Omampani Akufuado by as we speak marching. I'm saying a business could do over 300 and Akaka criminal do 400 billion.
Asempa FM.
Nanado has borrowed and added to the account between
the stock.
And people expect say, once even you continue, the near apple music on. Amount for expectation is said, business was wabon. Said the Odia Eden. So it is only fair say, make us say, Nanado enter a dear on Wabe Satia Waye.
Yes.
Obi.
Sampine.
When him say, ye group send this in. I said, I can confess syndrome na. Won't ask you. Woman, about who can't some no mean idiotry. Wouldn't Emerabino a warrior constitution a friend directive principles of state policy. A trade and see anything.
Governance is a continuum
process.
Continuous process.
Project. Then last week you were dealing with Get Fund projects. Only Dr. Richard Bodu Ekasai on projects no. Anamo ebinum send message say aden ebinum yanto aso obeboa nti wo betra ha na wo ka kire me say President Kufuor de nanu sedi hunu ebae na ode baaye no fufura wo ye no eyobi na adwini na oto aso a President baaye enema okan but for the record in stating anywhere in a manifesto anoka one district one market no Mimi se be on natural manifesto in there. But wunim Obi. Market so abubo din okumase no. E bia ni ho na market fufuro aswansi dwa no. Tafudwa. Atonsu dwa. It was under GUMP project no.
GUMP.
Yeah, GUMP. AFD. Simon Amti French Alliance France de Développement c'est there no. C'est ça ni ka.
Yeah, AFD.
Alliance Inside the development.
Any African development.
The French for there.
Okay.
Woman this car by a Juma say ye crown, woman yet a bini completion of master drain and free Aranga Junction chum a chasano a quarton set you on 9 sign
FM.
That project nothing. Yeah. Okay. Just starting major projects. Kumasi, let me be specific on Kumasi. I'm a teacher, so I teach from the known to the unknown.
To the unknown.
Ubawa, new road projects. Oyawe. Several years of your development from 1982. The chunk of the years are Yedina Bemuno, a Ekosiisen On Asempa FM. Develop was Antimamuno, never. And ne obi eguso baby asphalted. Baby, I make a joy. I told you side door. Make me nim. A day any French ambassador by a call round square inspection. And I'm going to say bridge I can see a bini drains a year and home bay 15 kilometers. I link a castle a year traffic in every main road no so no. And wo Kumasi. Kumasi fee. And now me no can say you started dualization of Santa's roundabout to Bekwa roundabout. When baby a friend a peja and you know so no. One more peja man. When they started dualization.
Under President Kofo.
Under President Kofo. One more say one more year, one more be argument no jatu hon. Say no person chire. Pen argument no. That is the logic of what you say.
FM.
It is a dwa all can watch them. What they are just assuming say you no credit will be akwaji scan. Say nipa no a misapply. Say the mu ye and mrebim. And so for la kwan manye. Apejwa kwan manye. Na mu ja no ho. Na ne President Kufado egusu ye no wi apejwa no de na beto aso. You don't sit here and say busu akwa is on kaya e bi na da bia busu de adi 2 years gracia ma Domahama no. Ne yire ne madi fu plane ko abroche ko di ko da free no. So wuni ma men kan kire wo. Wuni na obi. Wo ba sant memu a. I know say ene NDC ni bia ntimi metra me kan say ye ja hospital na manye. Baby say we hospital. E da me kan ha. Na nanso me sanka. Na me gidi sama mama cameras akọ. NDC fi abemu no. No matter block work no at the level of this table. Ya wie infidie gum
Syria
go regional hospital.
Syria regional hospital no.
For me na bekwai. Konongo aka 1 kilometer of road badamfo ejako
Asempa FM.
And ya ka covers binom no onwie ho adwuma owie ya omkobia no mfide gu ni nyinam baby a presam no kase ukokumewu a contractors was site abrofo no baby a omudi prefab bia ye no omo pulling down is omo ye concrete works and is obetra ha na ubeki kansem no tugum said the debi adamu ye no a Ghana fo are not listening.
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Ghana ontie just me gitum say asantimamu enye babia na atimi aye ho adwuma wie ukrom
manso
akwan manso akwan menim say enye the best part of Kwabre menim say enye the best part of Asante Achim menim say enye the best but you cannot tell me say enye bibia so asantimamu Kwabre hospital ayesi maternity and children's hospital ayesi no Kofanochi e dey acquire inspection Kwa the rate of work and the development at Ekoso. Says comes back and say Mahamana Kwaji. Sana Beka, what by not block this for over 40 years. All the years NDC, PNDC, NDC, Ebedi Enano, my father Mampan Kohon. And then your police structure in down, we raising it up. Now, Kohwa, you'll be amazed the kind of work that they are doing. And yeah, Mamma may yet and make a sansam no and found to what tra Namunko pe baby and drown. What be some balm so I stand with the dear major project no movie in the 8 years, sir. One.
So we say almost shall see it to me.
One year one. Kwasi Kajita market MPP in the baby. MPP and the baby. Who beka say we ye runway. Emia can want some 29 million. Na ho airport no see the same. And $25 million. Now the $29 million a year runway. And in Kania esisi so a. Ye count me enka. Runway. Wabe whole airport. You see no 25 million. And they call Sunyani phase 1 of the airport development. Correct. Kotamale. Baby, your boy, you boy, they started work. Me boy, a PTC runabout on them. Says I'm from
Takrady. Yeah.
Other developments. Benjamin Quine, Professor Miss Chasod, Mohammed Chasod, Ubianye, and then Korea Quine. Indeed, I told the beer, Mamma Mianka can't say, sir, you buy your policies and President Kufado Castle by majority. One this one factory, one more 30 factories may be functional. Obi, Yentiha and the BD one products Baha. About my and they become all my biscuits as a phone, and the Namiami was studio, Mukramin, ya big Gumikamo de Che. Nami passer for your crack of many bimunahu, but me cheap pen no amen. Nankamemani be say, only no said this is a product of 1D, 1F. And she had a young mamma, my young cancer, no 2 woman, young writer, or mine, or said, I'm a guy who says, must, oh, I'm seeing. Who could do baby. And it may be an iron in run, a so which if you say, the Biani about politicizing now, young Kuyanimуда, because we could have spoken on different issues, but because of propaganda, you draw back. But oh, yeah, be so equalization. So, what can someone need to remind you? Yeah, Kyle say, na yeah, into what can to walk never.
Sometimes I mean, not say, as I was a was a and a bra main issue.
Honorable Casa Bibri, but in 70 Bibri, why and you're backed by the facts. Was he spent $29 million on just a runway on the Mewo and Ubi Ghana Airport for one.
Yeah, Ghana Airport website.
Tie or one can say Kafa Kumasi, Ekosiise the scope of work include the extension of the runway from the current 1,981 meters to 2,300 meters. New road network and external works, security fence and a substation. The project also involves airfield works, new air traffic control building, new fire station building, and construction of a new terminal building with capacity to accommodate 1 million passengers a year. No, okay, say, yeah, the $29 million airport runway.
But the new terminal was not part of the 29 million.
No, you see, me read it from airport for Nankasa.
Okay.
And you see, I am even aware, say, a 5,000 kilovolts power plant was part of the 29 million. Oh, I did be a friend of aeronautical ground lighting. Tarmac lighting. Tarmac lighting. You see, Etimamin Tradi, and maybe said there was a yen and Canocran. Yen who say, why, say 29 million, yet the Tarmac and Quana value for money in Madena Mungelubia. Ekosiise or Muko 7 years, Adena Mungelubia say, the Papua Ashigana Fotica, because Yan is a Sakan. At Tosubu, or say Yan, say I'm continue projects and I can. And yes, how the air can say Mabo Bessia Bibri, about taxes are much bibri. Eba be oil revenue over you know, or much bibri. Energy sector levy, or much bibri. Yes, to whom much is given, much is expected. And you expect it once you continue the projects now, yes, our people who see Kakra to one and you're part of your liabilities. No, Shana Sikano, what the other can account for near who the other. In any case, why, in your joy for one amoye documentary may say Elmina Fish Processing Factory, Major say, or Mudicha blog.
Ice blog.
Joy, Mwana Muchai, other than the Amontuaso. Mwana, why? Say, we interested in some of the 12 projects or commander is your correct. Commander Sugar for Triswo was here a new project via E block as a Koreman Pond. Agricans the Madi. I can count a little, make me a can bear 3 or 4. Kaya for the first time, President Mama Bay, my chair. Schools now during our time, no. Mahindra pickups, headmasters, no, Mahindra pickups, and I donate buses to schools now ready before we left power. So it is not a factual statement to say Yentre one crowd.
Ekosiise on Asempa FM.
On the issue of Nkranza, Asemna Abano. Meet teachers na mirao. Na obi, babia o mine ko ohwe ahokire e wo system ni sisi a. unemployment akosoro obi you are aware na mabuna akosku awia sebi omunya adwuma ye omunhunu omho ano and moye mahia asem look at the kind of messages that you receive in your DM and on your WhatsApp na ahokyera se about tomatoes cry mienu 5 cedi mienu 5 cedi so chese ene masa me pese me promote brand bia but tomatoes ni edi me last time be me got tomatoes na me say mama 5 cedis na say girl or him and no say na muza that what he said the menu 5 when I me top 200 Ghana and sana betimi akoyem kwan so eya rehu sem obi enti se ekoba ne sa na state security so no mu da suban bia ase e shete mamufo na bufo a e dangerous because adia ehun wo wiase Owura Archbishop Duncan Williams kan and so only obi a only hope ebedi
and nothing to lose
onu betimi aboa ma ni nyina sei wo kakra ni nyina bese
on Asempa FM
enti mesre na say na ma take a decision, a personal decision say state security na ja omo na boy ho ba ntin ko ma sem ba ye be hunu say de besi fa aka no but omo suban no time bia ma ye nya adwen sakra abrantie dane dem 3 a.m. walk off na free fee with an unregistered vehicle. The ben police force started using unregistered vehicle. And they quite arrest. The ben obi utia, the ben na Ghana police. And started arrest or the unregistered vehicle na unlicensed vehicle na Mako fan or matimia trace ya ba police station will also or counterback. Oban si wo eya ahoma chinti ma men kofie nkope ben mamra na emerese ye be mani belu ye ben de or kwa ba Obaya abrante ni ho owo hefa yesi yede ne ko tachiman ye ko tachiman oni ho yede ne ko sunya and obi the man say na ntro kura wo ni say wouldn't say after the creation of the regions in the blue area ho ama they say Nkranza doesn't even fall under sunya biu and is all arrest wo Nkranza na say o de ko omo regional capital eba tachiman ti sunya kura be pedie wo mokomu ko sunya oni ho Mose Quintampo oni ho Accra Oma place course oni ho then after some weeks you place a call to the woman Abranti and Mame and the news is that ye kono and Ekosiise armed robbers there was a shootout and etuoka onunkwa no wawu obi asem we ka kire wan
police statement say almost suspected say ono ankasa eka robberies bi ana akoso ho
no I will deal with it but me can others yem na amanfo hu say yes the police for hu say ni nyansa and the vehicle na involved in the shootout na when my first question
a police vehicle
yes some munam kwan so the obi because you were transporting somebody so movement it take place and I'm go pay armed robbers so akwam kafo see shootout no the first target to be the car police for make away you can place matu because ene ye two bullet ebo car mu forensic analysis bet me say bullet we did 2 days I did 3 days I did yes asem no ko 1 month enti say wo de car bia ba na bullet afam no masa enye car no ebehu the vehicle involved are two obo because they say obi me if I want to rob you on the highway now the car ba first target in your car enti car na involved in the robbery no omo fa car nem na nya assessment of the car. How come say car mu nyina mo police for and usually rob obi police for actual crime no say vehicle mu omo ma won tena side wo betimi abie door no adwane ti usually ba ko na wo ya arrest no say finfin enti ya da na bullet ni timi sign wo police na mo ma share the guy no ema bullet ni be ka boy ni nko wa finfin ema boy ni wu ya mo police phone obi ahwanka ana sniper na tutuo no da wo de obi sniper na tutuo na na no I just say obi a ya training na o minim so ata e wa trade sniper pe e na betimi car a movie a shoot to target one person through the windscreen I just a sniper say nya snipers na ya armed robbers you want to basa ya asem we you am kan and to assume it doesn't make sense me as an ordinary person meaning so omo boa I say we omo ntimi nka mo obi anyintu what you say eno konkoda nchen omo say you see what has happened to
Ekosiisen On Asempa
presumption of innocence what to so obi kura de se kan to obi minimum kura no emra no protection say for the ko asem di bia na ko adduce evidence na prove you case na court no convicting anameboa e dey senka ayi mejo maso mahama nkrofo nki ajeli omo because they were ye video man for the petrol ki ajeli omo but omo cry ye bo omo by say they should go through trial fair trial not just any trial fair trial and the police for it doesn't lie within their power to say somebody is an armed robber when they declare
almost suspected
but almost say one of the claims in this almost say almost suspected so armed robber evidence in a way Obi, the name of the game is evidence. And I think here, I can one say, Obi Ako police station say, as a for jail rape me. Nanki achu. Sending account time Obi Akasana obey. No chantroni achino. But the name of the game is evidence. He who alleges must prove. Two police in now so suspected so I am robber. I know now what say no I am ni bio no. Obi, I know na yachina and young ni bio nana. And you see, the conduct of Ghana police, I
don't know if this will help. Paragraph 3 of their statement, almost in the Bono East region, police gathered intelligence that a suspect, Albert Donko, and a gang of 5 other suspected armed robbers, whose names are being withheld for investigation purposes, were involved in several armed robbery attacks, excuse me, including armed robbery attacks at Nkranza on April 19th and 20th, 2022. Based on this intelligence, an operation was conducted during which suspect Albert Donko was shot. He was rushed to the Holy Family Hospital for medical attention, but he was pronounced dead on arrival. And I think conspicuously missing in this story, they're going to pick him up at 3 a.m.
And you see, an operation was conducted. What kind of operation? Was it the process of getting him arrested? If it is a process of getting him arrested now, you arrested him successfully. The operation was successful. So, Untimin can't tell me say, during the course of the operation, because confirmed reports and they say more before I leave free. More than they say, I can't successfully. And then you Pierre police station, they need to not counterback.
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
Ultimately, my statement, my country say, through the operation, no. He was arrested. That operation of arresting him was successful. You arrested him successfully in his room at around 3 a.m. Sent him to the Nkranza police station. Nema media trebe who say me bani nie on a take counterback ono. Or Kofia Madia Kopo Bia Yebeli Akolano. Then the next day, no, move to an answer some Becca say, and I kona. More coinfa. And until Kranza will be anti say, robbery be quawabi, shoot out be quawabi, share cases no 200 shells in a way. Evidence I'm picking on a way. And I had to on Kranza and Kranza minimum. You know me, I schooled in Techimai. I have lived in Sunyani for more than 10 years. I spent most of my life in BA. What I say? And this it doesn't make sense. Here, Obi, and you went kwao. Here, honorable, here, bullion van issue. Bullion van issue.
And also, a similar thing happened.
Yes,
now
cooperation. ACP Kofi Fori.
Yes.
I be catch have 2 and 7 say. Omu suspects now police officers no omu susu so omu fellow police. Omu no omu lead omu amawasa akote
other
people and na omu mienu nko na ewu. Honorable assembly ya bo omu tuo ten omu evidence ashe o hwe obi o da wo sere evidence ashe na say we ye kum ni party say adan enti amani on say mrantie no so wuye no what ho asem bio sa bullion van because one the victim no wawu
yeah
omo aye suspect omo be assisting in investigations wo mawu Enti obi asem na ekosi hin.
And
victim
dead men don't talk.
And I make a victim no wu. Wo mo a ye suspect say yo mo aso anka mo be assist investigation so wu. Enti asem no kwa kosi hin. Oh, and sometimes omoba no be issue sa statements we a minim said yo mu Ghana for. Say as a yentimi reading between the lines o. See yentimi ya adwene no akọ akire o. Say omunko na atitiri wiase mnyansa de asie no be ka asem amene wo na bo sampan. Yenti ase o yentimi and critically enya analysis no. I don't know. No me aso mu say no so aba be kan. Na also e the fear say nipam. Na ona bo enya politics. Na say ya no na bo kanda pa be ka kire ye say 1,000 rounds of ammunition anana ebrusa mpo atimi ayira ewo Osu Castle etuo abuba yede protect nipa if it is found in the hands of state security. In the absence of that yede diawu ekodi omo ani kwa say ekodi omo se ma bone na omo di bedi obi unlicensed person rounds of ammunition ekodi omo se ma de na omo di beye nye bone highway robbery the normal ekum nipa na omo de beye enti babi a oman ne kono obi babi oman ne kono babi and see it is my proposition said the Ghana Police Service itself about way serious should be investigated
on these deaths.
No? Yeah, because you see Mayanya a certain suspicion said there is a certain criminal cartel within the Ghana Police Service. 1-2 yadi bone ya cover 1-2 yadi bone ya cover because who obi there a found crowd boy you what be matibi behind stories what about the reasons why the SNC what be matibi just say yam fan tuja what be pa mama tibi. And there are instances where we have arrested men in uniform for robbery crimes. Meaning there are some unscrupulous persons here. Say a need the home, say need the home. Or my final a security service in him. And omu used to me, I saw mon family home by no. Omudi kum nipe di yawu. Obi, and that is why I'm calling on the president to either commission the NIB or national security the di omu nibiu. Now the NIB need the on say time be about changes and shadam. Now Obama omu the free hander. Investigate the Ghana Police Service. And what is going on within the Ghana Police Service? Or are they way beyond Uru Adampare? Because first one by a bullion for the then why I found. And Kranza de Meteo interview now, yes, or no crown a bomb, mamma money. Send a banner, mewa. According to Charles, and they only interviews on no crown a dear Muko bomb, mamma money. And Ghana had the normal diagro, and sometimes and 2 die. Also, and Charles Casano was Philippi a ban. It was and 2 wire then die. So you can imagine the kind of trauma Western region, Tadi gas, no, and people act with so much impunity and nothing is done. And no amount of my call for patriotism in your human. Well, sometimes you sit down, you look at what is happening in the country. Who sounds on my bear crying yet? How can a whole CID boss hold a press conference? Tell us the gender minister then come on Joy News. Say, or no, I'll my video call. I'm an Colano. Joy News. Then they make a U-turn. They make a U-turn. Say, Asempa Kayano, a slip of tongue, and evidence to back it.
And nothing happens.
And nothing happens. Today, Tiwa is heading the Yoku. Today, Tiwa is heading the Yoku. How can citizens be patriotic with such characters leading our organizations? Obi, no problem no. Mo name of mu crusade no. These are the root causes. Emma wunya obi oye patriotic. Go obi di bone. Mamrani ni. Obi azumi say wo for asefo anka bepene. Say wo for asefo ayira. All of a sudden the CID boss holds a press conference. Meaning baby omo. Another state minister of state say my video call. Colano be a canako, then they make a youth for whom war for asifobia. Obi, if you say send and the person is promoted, what does it tell you? Of my yetim MP, honorable, and now you may. And as some make a betting out to Yan how Yanka, ama mranya adwuma betimi ato ye nyina eho MP dane dem ahomache obi akọwọ ne seken aku no honorable any or MPP ni but for this one menene ya adwene obi fie ye ene JB dey opposite akapta car no ne abrantie na obedi bone car no ko DVL a unhu na obi uko DVL a registration number CCTV chua ye ko DVL a ye hu so na ye ona no even if ayo obi car ye ntimi me chua wo ye ona no ntresi ni pa ode car nante anadwo no a whole sitting member of parliament a whole MP whether a certain MPP time NDC time it is a crime say NDC impo ena na ye or your opponent into no man investigation and this MPP has been in power for almost 7 years. We need justice. And yes, I obi ebedu we be no chase o kan bi animu a ana wonye the party true bi a ubewu sa kwate sa ponti bi a ye kunu no nam ne ba bi. What is happening in this country?
Ekosiisen On Asempa
Mrantia 7 yi as one as Zongo boys. And also say our police for we armed robbers. Honorable Nkai.
I remember that story.
I'm not here 7. Na ya bo mu tuo ku mu se moa. Later investigations turning out no munya armed robbers. No munya armed robbers. Police for now no munya involved no what has happened to them. Sazongo 7. What has you see Obi? Oh, to me say Charles Assembly tie or say and 2 wire then that time I see Western region but na near discussion na ye the normal. Because a will be asem na wo discuss be but a ben no kra we kra onye ne busuani na ye ne krom fo no you see the pain na wo feel any ani bro de kasa and obi ade ba ko e ba ya media for me dim hu ya pa mo anka na me feel say the height of it na any kwase ko obi get away with it the short commission the aye was west were gone incident no obi the seriousness say ye hu police vehicle police force symbol embossed on the vehicle. You trust a SWAT. People are clothed in bulletproof vests, wielding ammunition, state security, pen a year entitled to wear.
Ekosiisen On Asempa.
Now, Obi, Omatimia to 2 Abu Boaman 4 Then the IGP, sits before a commission under oath and tells you, say, Saka no muhu ya police for even though police for ibo ya trust SWAT no it's not part of our pool of cars. Obi, what does it tell you? Obi, what does it tell you? The IGP, Inspector General of Police say kanu muhu ya Ghana Police Service ya symbol bo ho no ya trust SWAT no and can ye car why dia? Is it the case that you are creating a parallel security service? You do a bone. They can come after anybody, come and kill, and in the encounter case, they went with an unregistered vehicle. They went again with an unregistered vehicle so that you can't even trace it. And the information coming, they say, police forum requires hardino. Those who claim to be policemen on Koya arrest, yes, Omunim Kranzaho. Omuni Techiman. Omuni babia yeswa omu free ya ombe yes arrest no ye hu omu mpatam babia
Ekosiisen On Asempa
say we take civil action against any of them hawaye Obi ya rehu sem kase pa na yatim hwekaka na on say sa papa de nyame atua ne kantimim kasa bibire soja ni no a o share space back commission nani be defend you na ne ba bo ne ba tuo say me we enutina bi mu wo ambe yes anoma we abon se oyare ne ade noma se ne yam ne ade noma se na kuma ho wo be ya pesika pe bone untimi ni obi untimi ni memeti am ye young politician no ba ye wade bi wo ho a wo pa buso bi onimi bia ade bi wa asafo aje me nye sika pe bone bi wa me o me nye o ne opa akasema jimi mani ntie kombe de me mfa wo ho because the poor taxpayers na nso to mu fie flooding no man Ufa kwan bone so na the pesika. Scan dey so obenya o transfer kodan no beto ba ma sa o de be hwe ho yale.
Okay.
Abansi kanu nya dey obedi ni free.
Na west form am me patch.
Enti mi da me be di si form. Obi, I was saying, you know, na same way, me expect to say, honorable, Ebema ya can't same way devoid of politics. It's about yin security. O young corn MP, ya diano. She say, Gregoria Foucault. Na ye nya obi.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
O green na bune o tiko jaba nim hubi. Die na nka wo say Ghana police. Say yen ka say kwachi obi afa no kokoto, but just invite them. Na ye hu say Ghana han emran edi obi a. Obi wote say am invitation crowd. Obi mi busa wote say am invitation crowd. Na say ya wawada for Professor Jampu. Hwe article or throw about Major Maswe Mahama trial. Hwe time asem we see you. Ye hu video omo kasa wom audio format cinema me yes papa yi. Obi how many years on? Obi how many years you see on say asem no at the whole me say da bia me kam say Ghana ha no say no kura say nipa no ayetim no ye mpanika edu ba bia me say until say sa issues ya me no working say ya address ya me on social media me show so obi timi kura tro say Ghana de enton ye nche na me nyeme de because as omuhu ne say as a Ghana na ye run nkrofo bi omo ye de omo pe and nothing happens sure wa unu ameswali look at the circumstances of the wu ameswali wu yi how many years ni hwe manase wanwane unu amanase wanwane
Ekosiisen
on Asempa your nkrofo bi omo ye so powerful say they can come at you get you assassinated and get away with it
me da say asafoje ma me na say Sampain and we head of MESEC and you play a role in our security architecture as a country. Worrying development and as for J a painting. Where do you stand?
Yeah, before me call on record. Kumasi International Airport.
Yes.
24th July 2018. And a home Sikasem Kratano, a core parliament. Similarly, Central Market and Susa. Woman comes on the Baba Yesab, one Santander, someone, woman to me, to KFWR, if you German a tree and I'm not renegotiating, and nobody should give any, nobody should give any.
No, Opposite Bank Santander facility, no, and yet successful.
Until one more be a metranka, so will be a quaji or quaji is coming to please.
We made a certain financial arrangement before we left.
Yeah, which did not materialize. That's the point.
Which did not materialize.
Like the project. After them, Kofoni Eurojet Kasaya, Arab Spring Sea, we have to go through AFSA
and to get a new funding arrangement.
It's still our baby. It's still our brainchild.
Your brainchild. They say, "Mkapa green book that I know could you have black? Also, you was one a Felix for Ducati. Also, soon I cry no achievement. Also, and you know one that mediocrity they say a money no enam. Obi. It's an unfortunate situation. I agree with the family. Mabusiano or Modishie, a free moon. Your momo yako. Na mesre. At some year came. As for Jesse, me and find your politics. But baby, I need the usual NDC narrative or Mudima. Or Kofa, dear, and your press in the kuno. We are talking about police killings, Meboa. Kofa, then your press in the kuno. The criminal be a kumobi. Now our boxing in ano, a man some can a year time. It serves no political purpose to achieve anything for you. Into your car some na ye ni na yenka. Ye me a MESEC. Metro Security Committee chair. Apart from that, there will be Madaruma. Ya can questions and great security experts be on issues. To me, and some the bar, a young me a very circumspect how me analyzing. If you say, see, ha, you need a can ya, it embodies others, and to say, when Beko Quedi and Fata, especially Mranti a castle Beko Post Station hall, no more could ye, I don't could ye others, Sadam Yan news and say, and Crophobia more sales crowd, could free woman, could happen to be as uncle for maybe hardened criminals. Until pay that action, no, ya some woman but society no more. I'll be nim baby a woman nam. Into ye narrative no, said it's a cancer no, ye shanika, unsuye. Ebio, police for Nankasa, one more yaji din bia. Me, they are my friends. And yammy there. And yammy there. Here were police officers, sir. No more high position, no more jaya MPs. Inputs bang na samred because some yake and yan answer more. And so much is Ghana how over the years. There have been criminal killings up to date. Yentiminya one more a year. But with the example of a focus for mine, these are matters in court.
Asempa FM.
And don't speak as Bianca Honfie. So unims are a court. I will munkan want them. And see, baby said, Minia JB down what they say, and also a court. So the court should work quicker for resolutions. But back to this incident, President Fono should come clear. Because as I'm no kaya, who say, baby, so forget about attacking individuals. But we want to in their cancer. That is not the matter. As somewhere else, Obi, Minia, Dr. Dampari, Obaye, do one a Helene say or Bomoding. As some way say, another test case for him. To successfully glide or climb over the hurdle, or jump over the hurdle, would be a bear either a plus to him or a negative for his assessment. Into another woman, Pips, a whole, 1 year professional investigation, the police service nasi for. But the Kobase Nipano so any GD wumua. There should be other body beer.
Yes.
They also need to dig deep. But me, a bad then as a for the is a mere canon. I told them, so when him security, they said, and go for pretty, I'll be kind of some. Said, be a tune if he a ball, no, be a sniper, and as for and all that. If you've not established that factor, you can also not put it on somebody say, oh, no, no. Yeah. But the bottom line is the Nipano, who circumstance of the woo and a meki. We need to get to the bottom of it. The saying in a year, nehu dear, you're responsible for that. Now, so tree or honor, your demon Nipano. See, Anyanisa, netwasua. People may lose their confidence in it. In Jobe, prosecution or because of micro. A bit me am organizing for na e basabasa if you say or suspicion so call na e bi oni for it will be accidental. There have been instances all over the world that individuals be victims of circumstances. And you know that. To account one free as for Ghana and several countries are one free more no more victims. A big wrong identity and then as for make
Ekosiisen On Asempa FM.
FJF Kennedy.
Yes.
Paomuboni to first school was wrong identity. No, the two account one. Uye. Into no ye idea safe. But when you say na begina proceed as you know, eso. One sem na branch no. A free moon. Me boa. 1 month nanti someone be to achire yen no. Enu eni ebeti. Say kwakwananti de ni bia na say de Shakespeare num de ni bia. Enu ne ebeti de ajeje. Into 1 month emra emie say they are convincing Ghanaians and the world. And yes, sir, people like us for Jenny others, nay, or more person their politics, no. You beckon ya. Now, I say, Asem no. One was the only institution, ye security, internal, amawon. Some need civilians, a bit daily, where young Casa, wouldn't say yamu, a terrible a military, no more combined operations, and people criticize, I then a military, no. And no more yet proceed a Jumama wall. Into travel say, Yingina, a jid tomb, said the police service, and I saw more yes, sir, and some no, and what my boy home a buy. The Kobasa or Mancasa action be, and never be on Bayano, and Crofos to say. Yeah, me, Kai said, never be over, and he say, me disclose publicly. But the issues nso a ese yetimi eka hwe ya report be it be last week at our message meeting we discussed it. People who post secure guards na womu tow cars na they are womu ya kronfo nti womu the towing vehicle no eba o she uniform or the came crest abom nti baby a park no anye ya tow ko ubekọ no na ese womu akọ dismantle no mo awia cars no nti ama police for no cry issue statement to that effect so womunye no mo krofo ho ebra. It could be say that could be mpo be kwa cooperation and nam sa information no say ya handle ni year ni anka ni year obi a genuine worker from assembly no
yes
so be unpack here wanye ni ye na omu to vehicle no kra na it may end up in a scuffle and where the public me training kwa. And in discussing security issues no you need to be very very circumspect of the yadi tujwa if it's a whole replication no and consequential effect no ebia de beba no ebia na yentimpo enso no and also say yentimi ebia see dead men don't talk right
dead men don't talk
nipa nkra no afirim yentimi mfa ne mawiase biem ebia nenam say de sika no but the bottom line is say woman ye de adwuma na hye wo mo sa no yewura dampare ordinary impenifo me madam for the COP
right tete yo hono ana ko fi boache
da bi ayi CID boss
okay ayi da bi CID boss
dan kan ye boa
yes
say onu na asemu ehye na sepa be boa first point of call bombe picking intel today should work quickly wamma enye tentem na bibia no wamma emunna ho fine na wama de be person de be politics wama be person de be yoma de e bi kro bi peni bone ne nsamoni bi adi na odi agina so akwaye no enye se bi odi koheti only the police service so we say innocent souls na bi akoka wo mo nti e besre pa say we will be using police as repo ye be ka kire wo say e ho nhihye na morning hwehwemu a eda ho fan bia no wo mo ehwe so omo ye no omo hu sa branch and yes we free mu de se nya nokre se de de ato no so no sa neti a mpata biara e so oman enso di ma no se the other places here ye no ye mfama me ma de bia me ma one example bi so I can book bia the wrong man a true story is see here in America. There was this boy na oye menewu kan radio human kan ya human rights for no e betwon yen local balance no ya kan say jimi omo fam kasa ne che me de chirache mu keke na o mentally challenged all right nti ojine sa akwara but no di 17 years or so but then ne year tisa akwara bi odi 3-4 years nti no onko school de ma me na otine so na oba bi ne ba e betra wo mo ba bia no motie ti onu ne fa wo madam for first nti ano pa bia no oba ne sori a no apia ne curtains no na krom utum se oje ada light na wo nti boy ne hu misa no a na okofie ho na onu omo akodi nkomo nti ma me ne ba girl ketwa na no makodi nkomo that crew I'm sorry akura no hwe chei na wo mu atompuma anum ne yemie ti na wonder because the day before no akọ wo mu so anka nche se ombetu kwan na bibi nti okọ ne ya bupuru nani kwan na mame no ya wo ne ya repu no awo ne sikan aso tuo se sikan akuo ne ba ni nyina to ne koto so na ne nsa do am koto so mu enwi ne keka ne nsa no timogye no na ni mabrofo a obi anso edi nani hwe bibi na obi efre police say emre bi say na mami ye emre kodru say ompie na mo musa branch bi akɔhye ho up to this time ompie nti na police for hwem by na akora no etimogye no me come maame ho me come maame ho nom sa ogitum say wo na akun na do be come maame ho biscuit no tofi apeso okoje na de be ma no say me nam kun no self confession enom de ne kotum edin kotum ne maame no anye ni say ne ba no betima yesa de ne eno kofa private investigators
Ekosiisen On Asempa
say maame no ne ba no oni ni kunu enstem asay eno watu free Texas so baby aba betra California ho ena papa no ne najae no ebo papa baako ena to kofa ne ba boy ena another person ena mo plan ena ko di sa adwuma no ena om de share no na ye de akora na kotum na wa hwe America high security prisons na the abuse or abuse akora, especially in his mental state. They gave him no compensating papa ne maame na anyi sika na fa nkutwa high life de aye fund bi into Ghana mpo ya omo a ewo homes a omo deal with disabled children as for the omo timi access sa fund ne bi. So that is how they compensated the family for the wrong incarceration and treatment at Yadema Akran. And it's a process, and it be so young humu. Then who said wrongfully, no, and I wrongly, no, be this I see the appropriate compensations, no, must be paid. But and also, no, Mammy and Koyan say a ban is antino, yes, no, we began to teen happy. Say, Bibia, ye betu, it you. I thought there be a route control, no, so you me after Akrani then woman a call police station. Your best strength so ye canon security a shared responsibility. Say oko as of the crew mampon. Woman near dimpa. So omuka say won be si mampon kun kwan no a. Ye fi yaji. E fi dura table. Nyina ne nya kwan emma. Sa no mo fi kumase enso ekọ no. Emma in this assembly na enye yeda enisi aso ye go beyond bounds nya kase yeso ye be ye die ye pe e ba ni sa no a mistress wo ho ti president kura o kan kire am se mun free ho no enam se gide bi nim ho am se o mun na ye senti no e be maskafo no aye kese ma hwe a na ni consequence ba be se na enukura de so bi kura free mo me
nipa ba ko
nti eno nso yade a ye nhye no so nti obi media mestre yiru adampare comments no ne kasa no doso examples a nkanka asafo jenum ka no kalole ben
na onye kalawole
osiden
osi video bi by na IGP re kalawole that is not true okoyo oni omukodi nkomo
na o re kalole be kalole cocaine.
Oh, that.
Then IGP into Obi, you should be about. Oh, David, no, the lighter side. Your cancer, Obi, I would tell you, no. Ebi Obi, how would name him. Obi, tell you, would name him. Oh, plus, you're the Juma, Waka Trackle from Waka bribe. What you say? I know Waka bribe. But I told the you can't some about penny, especially politicians who are Yema and some no young can no question.
Mama infancy.
We may can be there.
May auntie Fawalusi.
And you'll be mestre.
Okay.
A fine woman, the police service, the security agencies, woman, Minister of Interior, on fast and mirror,
very serious.
On fun serious, no, Kasa, position, I say, Nasa, or Mobile, you obesity committee be in Pumomo, Ashe, no more Sibra, Yanyanisa. Yen so yeti o manumua Asempa na yan so yedem rano be yesede yeso ye pedo yeso ye hwe yeso yanamon ene de ensema ye ne de na yan politicians nkankan ye any opportunity eba radio ni TV so newspaper de dodo no kra mpon kan ebi nso kan kra mo ntiase na say ye betra ha ka na safoje be nwan no de akopie damango edin nam ha be pie yeji asan ba kumasem no de asem no ne ye yasai asem no yeso ye be ka no ye should be very circumspect how we treat it. And anu a abrantie eko tutuo kum nipa du or Buffalo or US New York State say nkrofo bi comments bi o mo pass here no e ka de enka epeja racial clashes between the whites and the blacks na e wo ho no the state omo panufo no omo France state attorney said the nkrofo bi had to work on it and sana asem no eba form yes yen kase yenum said the basic handle on some no as commentators no media for yen opportunity bet radio Sony TV so no yes you be here kase emunje ne yakomodie no munye
matemeda say Asafoje I was sorry
honorable I try so appeal to my conscience but emfa unim the entire emfa ne say also America we nyina bi si wo some of these human rights abuses
Ekosiisen On
but
Asempa
we say the entire say sia omutimi peaceful protest na solve because they have so much trust in the justice system omunim say ono obi nso nchen obi aye pe emra ne chi wa aye den share UK na nsen aye say is it UK aye say obi Boris Johnson akwa ko bri chief covid
UK
share ready to no you understand emra ne ye adwuma enti say na aka say obi sa mra no sa system no ebi ne practice wa na enim say sa police for we mu no ya mo one part they will be brought to book. There will be justice for the person na yakuno na. Obi ka say can crowd youth no be the omoye no. Aye one too many say obi adi bone a hwete sam. Obi na bedi obi bone a hwete sam. Obi na wo power no no obi o opposition dilia ofi say enko ba bia. Obi nya no ne ti. Ti na so yen kan kra no ne nya enwoduru. Enti enu na be ma maburu no be fi say say anya bibia anya ayi kakra omobeka ombeya asem no hwete sam dia make what you say enti the actions of the youth now ye can no as a free baby na do baby uka enti na me say US crazy George Floyd issue then protest na yam but they had a firm belief in their justice system say aye dan ya asem no ye beka mu nukure yanka mu nukure etu ka se ka kadie e na ye nyina ye hu se asem ya twi police ni we aso ya twi soldier ni we aso ya ye we say obi ni police ni bi koya ade ya wonim se masamra ne chewa e no be den e be di but your system we na ye say obi adi bone no kra na ye the committee bia be cover up we ya ye say na ye cover up ebi ni bullion van ya semi cover up we ya cover up enti say Ghana for na benya adwene bi say na wo obi nya asem wo ha na wa ma wani amre na wa adwen you say obi ba be ka bia ma wa boka you be laughing at the wrong side of that obi me am ohia say menya na nka me wo so bi these are the real issues ebemba Ghana for nyina be hunu say efi na ekura se bi ba enye party bi ye titire oman and Ghana no musa me ma sa de utukwa na akwa America and now sometimes you find the flags of their national flags.
Yeah.
Omo dia sense omo fie ni don't you see? Ka mu kura na ewom. Ghana ni tia. No ma American cap. What you say?
NYC baby.
Metraw ne ka mu no mo pay US for flag. Okon American ko. Ne man no odo ba ku say enim. They make what it is telling you how unpatriotic and how our system no ye ankasa ye lose so much trust and confidence in ourselves. But Bruni Beka say God bless America.
God bless America.
And the country first. And the system no oma ye wo no. Ebema oka God bless America no be look na say me share video bi na me de manu asi. Astronaut. Omo say on jumping from space.
Yeah.
Now ome land on earth. Na yen hwe die besi. Ghana ni a obeka zo obewu onye o man wiase muska nyina onye but onim broni nim se oye de amane man sempo owu a ni din akase ono na ye de ma oman America na obi na efe so me hwa de no obegya ne ho no ohwe ne officers na nim sa no wa salute om the BBC a fine gya ne ho obi oba sa be drop on a desert. Nina no mo de body camera man to omo ne communicate edu ba bi oba so ntimi humi ye they were concerned kakra sa no be land on earth no ye ni say no yi American flag.
These United States of America.
Yes. What you say? And so oman no see be say the America for edo omo man no mo ye so committed to say ye de oman to mi asem nsa enye sika na mi be wia me be ye bibia ma oman ni nyina nya so mfaso na ɔman ne kyekyere na koyi a yɛde free baabi orientation yɛde free baabi bɔne wɔ yɛ tirim dodo na ka ne sɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛte abusuafie na obi anya chance bɛkɔ America yɛsi nka nkyerɛ obi a ebiso ɔkɔka na amanfo dia obi nya ba ifo kro bɛkɔ aduro so akɔ obi ma me fa banu
I was me do ba me hear asem so one of these days me do ba me hear asem so
oh because asem no oka wi a no asan say no
oh damn that's what you say
if you talk about patriotism a shared responsibility
yes
na wo wie na wodim sɛ wonnua bi your opponent in politics onya bone asem ne nti saa na wo pe political power wo pe sɛ wonya advantage politically nti no na wanwene atoro so hwɛ edabi obeka edabi ameka na ha sɛ yɛn politicians yɛnkeka no ebedru mmerɛ bi yɛka asem kyerɛ Ghana ni onye yɛ ni ebi sɛ meka asem no imagine say wutumi ka kyerɛ sɛ obi tumi ka begyina ne siye ne se aduasa ntua asa aduasa mienu no ka kyerɛ bi ase sɛ one di one of bia ni Ghana na otumi ka sɛ free SHS bia any bia na woyɛ we say na wokeka oh please wokasa manka wokeka sɛ we ya Ghana ni no a otie wo no ɛde agidie ɛnobenya ɛwɔ ne man
mate nonso abo
na obi aka sɛ free
Asempa FM.